What's going on, people? JDBlack here. And welcome back to another live show. Yes, I am back. So make sure y'all hit the like button. And I'm going to play these instrumentals and I'll be right back, all right?
Perfect.
What's up, people? What's going on? I am back live, but this time there's a topic, people. There's a topic. Last time I was live a couple days ago, I had feels like screws in my gums. But now, since I'm a whole lot better, and I can really speak on some things that have been on my mind and the topic as well. But y'all need to make sure that you like the stream, okay? Because I have a very good show of commentary for all of you, okay? And I said to myself I was going to get the show started about 7. We're about 4 minutes from 7, so at least I can make sure that y'all are liking the stream right now. I can make sure y'all are liking the stream. And hopefully y'all are sharing the content too. I'm having issues with people not sharing the videos. I don't know what it is. I don't know if people are not getting notifications, but y'all gotta share the videos, people. Stop living double lives. Share my content with people who you are connected with on social media, all right? If you haven't already, I need y'all to go check out this video because it's going to play a part into what I'm going to be discussing today, all right? And we're going to be discussing why most men want a natural-looking woman. Most men, I don't care if they're rich or not, their wife is not going to be some crazy-looking, cartoonish, looking female. All right? Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to everybody else that is here early. There's some shout outs. Mermaid, what's going on? Josh, Tony, Ill Wills, Vicos, True ATL, Angela, The Dynamite, Trucker, Raina, Miranda, Naima, Jessica, what is it, Deshard, Fred, Insatiable, Lazarick, Renee, Michael, was it Revolution, James, RCH, Empowered Woman, Darte, Underrated, Mr. Everything, let's see, Chris G, Nick Bean, let's see, Josh. Shout out to Ill Will, says, I see you bouncing back. Thanks for the content. Yeah, salute to Ill Wills. Yeah, I feel a whole lot stronger. I don't feel held back. Because I got some things I need to say. What's going on, Turf? Shout out to all the mods that are here. I know y'all heard exactly what I said a couple days ago. I still mean that shit. There's only maybe a few people that are exempt from that. But pretty much y'all are here, except for maybe 2. But those are the ones that let's see, 3. But those are the ones that I said, due to circumstances, I know why they're not here. But still would like to see them here. If one is here, all should be here. What's going on, Ashley? What's up, Ronnie? Yo, I have a very good topic for y'all. And it's based off of a video I did today about Peter Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He posted a video that went viral about not wanting him and Meek Mill. So the video was basically about him and Meek Mill and their dislike of black women that wear lace fronts. Well, Meek Mill mostly but lace fronts, but Peter Thomas had an issue with black women wearing, blonde wigs and weaves. And I don't understand why black women will get upset about that. I mean, black women critique us every day. We give a critique about something that looks weird. I mean, walking around in bright yellow hair is weird. I don't care what anybody says, especially if you're doing it year round. You got people who are literally wearing that stuff year round. We're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to talk about that. But there's some things I want to get off my chest. I've been holding it in for a couple days now. You know, you got these so-called red pillars, so-called sigmas, alphas, whatever they want to call themselves. You know, off-brand MGTOW, whatever. They don't understand anything about the red pill. You know, I've been consuming red pill content since late 2014. Okay? I know exactly what the meaning of it is and how men are able to consume it. But you got some of these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They get on social media trying to impress some of these females, telling them what they want to hear, because deep down they're simps. They're simps. And they want to impress these women and tell these women everything they want to hear. Meanwhile, they're lying to these women. Telling these women, oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, the MGTOW doesn't have anything to do with the red pill. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, men who go MGTOW go through what you would call a red pill rage. Now, I will say this though. You do have distinct ideologies. You got men who will go red pill, but they won't call themselves MGTOW. That's fine. But you got men who are MGTOW who do go through a red pill rage. They are red pilled. It's one and the same. You just embrace one ideology more than the other. You know? So I'm confused as why some of you guys are trying to basically impress these females by telling them shit that you don't even know. You were a fan. You were a fan. And MGTOW or MGTOW is somebody say you should pronounce it MGTOW, not MGTOW. I had some lame tell me that in the comment section. I should pronounce it MGTOW. I can tell he's a Donald Trump voter because it's always these guys who follow Donald Trump to the end of again. This is not Donald Trump rant, you know, but it's always these devout alt-right lames that want to come to my video and talk about how I pronounce words. Like, you dudes are idiots, man. You probably one of these people that got their money refunded trying to go fund me a border wall. Get the fuck out of my comment section with that dumb shit. It's MGTOW. It's been MGTOW since I started understanding what it meant. Okay? But anyway. Like, some of these guys are basically simps to the core. They tell these women what they want to hear, giving them misinformation, throwing other men under the bus, telling them that the red pill has nothing to do with MGTOW. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. You don't really become a MGTOW without going through a red pill rage. So stop telling some of these women what they want to hear, bro. Stop telling these women what they want to hear. You're giving them misinformation to make them feel good about themselves because they're insecure. You fake wannabe red pillars. You off-brand MGTOWs. You non-intelligent simps to the core. What's up, Taryn? Stop saying that you're red pill when we all know you're not. Every time you look around, you got a female on your fucking show, or you're on a female show, and you know you're constantly trying to show her that you're different from all these other guys. You're red pill, but you're a simp red pill. We see you dudes. We see you dudes. You know, you're not getting over on us. I just don't want these guys putting out stupid, misinformation. They're what you would call pretenders going their own way. Pretenders going their own way. You guys are giving you ruined MGTOW. A lot of you incel types, a lot of you, failed PUAs, a lot of y'all are calling yourselves MGTOWs because you really don't have a choice. You really don't have a choice. Your life sucks. It's just like these clout chasing males that want to sit up there and talk about you and make videos about you. You will never be shit. Your platforms will never be shit. You will never grow. You don't have what it takes. So you have to clout chase other people. Just like these guys that can't get a woman in real life, so they go and they simp for these women and they try to campaign and date women in the manosphere. The manosphere is not Tinder. I know that some of y'all are looking for the manosphere to be Tinder, but it's not Tinder. Some of you females too be looking at the manosphere like it's Tinder. You females be getting in relationships and ghosting. You want to ghost people after you done hooked up with some lame ass idiot, some guy that probably goes looking for women to support. Shout out to Josh. Dang, Jay, that blue pill still be in me. Well, Josh, you gotta be able to, stomp it out of you. All right, sir. I want y'all to understand, man, not every man is the same. My ideology and the way that I do things is going to be different than everybody else because I'm not putting myself in any box. Miranda says she can smell a fake ass man. Shout out to Turf. So he can say he can spot a fake ass. Says you can smell a fake ass man. I'm telling you, man, the MGTOW name itself has been sullied by these dudes who ain't nothing about them is going their own way. They just using the label to get donations, to get subscribers, but they haven't internalized the red pill. They haven't curved any women. I've curved women, attractive women. Some of these guys, as soon as they see a halfway decent woman around them, they're ready to put the cape on. They're ready to put them on their platforms because that's who they are. That's who they are. Shout out to Trucker K Money. The hoes and Sims get mad when we donate. Hit the like. Exactly, Trucker. Appreciate that. Yeah, when y'all donate to me, y'all be pissing these dudes off. Y'all piss them off. They hate when y'all donate to me. JDBlack is only in it for the money. Panhandling. But they don't say I panhandle, but they use that word a lot with YouTubers who get donations. So we need to continue to piss them off. Okay? I love pissing people off. I love getting grown adults in their feelings. I love getting grown adults in their feelings. What's up, Maria? I love getting grown men, especially grown men, because a lot of these guys talk tough. They think they're intelligent, but when you're able to get them in their feelings, it just shows you how weak we have gotten in society. I mean, it's easy to get women in their feelings. All you gotta do is disagree with them. All you have to do is disagree with a woman, you get in the feelings. just disagree with her, I guarantee you. Just disagree with her, What else I was going to speak on? Oh, yeah. The reason why I like to see people supporting me, especially the mods and everybody here. Shout out to Wayne. Said stay pissed off the simps. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's going to piss them off if y'all donate. When women donate, it hurts their heart. It really hurts them. Because I notice when women start donating, they'll get in the chat room with troll accounts. Because they really get upset. They really get hurt. I like making them, upset because I don't do much to make them upset. You know? But I just want to say this. I am against fake supporters. Taryn, I'm going to do that and I'm going to put it on iTunes, all right? I'm going to record my laugh. I'm going to put it on iTunes and Android so y'all can download for your ringtones. I'm going to do that. I'm going to figure out how to do that soon. Anyway, you gave me a good idea, Taryn. I don't like fake supporters. Fake supporters, to me, are worse than thieves. Almost as worse as thieves. I think thieves are one, and then fake supporters are a close second. A very close second. Because fake supporters will come around you, and they like what you're saying until their circumstances change. It's a dusty man repellent. Really? So wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Are you saying, and this is in the chat room, you're saying that your natural hair is a dusty man repellent? Okay. Okay. Anyway. The thing about fake supporters is they will smile in your face and they will say that they support you, but then again, when the circumstances change, they change. And that's what you see a lot of. That's what I've seen a lot of. Okay? And that is exactly why you will see people in and out of my platform. Because my personality ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody. And that's just fine with me. Because you're able to weed out the fakers and the bullshitters. So my personality will continue to be what it is. But you're only seeing, I would say, 25, 30% of my true personality. Wait until you start to see more of it. All right? Now, let's talk about the topic, shall we? I did a video. Shout out to Antoine Woods. So what's up, brother? JDB. Shout out to the chat room. Appreciate that, Antoine. Shout out to Antoine. Antoine, one of my supporters. I did a video. Hopefully y'all seen it, where I discussed the comments by Peter Thomas. And the one thing I want, hold on. One of the things I want people to understand is that I like a woman who's comfortable in her own skin. I think most men are. Most men like a woman who's comfortable in her own skin. Growing up, even up until when I was in high school, a lot of black females did not wear weave. Now, they would wear their natural hair, but they would put like that auburn color on the tips of their hair. It was very popular, but you didn't see them with long flowing weave. You didn't see them with blonde hairs or blonde weave. Now, maybe it wasn't popular then. Even when I got to college, still wasn't popular to see black women without their natural hair. They would either have their natural hair or they would have braids. But they looked black, African American female looking. They wasn't out here trying to look European. Now fast forward to a couple years ago when black women wearing blonde hair and lace fronts and things of that nature became popular. I think that was more with older black women who have no edges. Older black women whose hair has been, fucked up from all the weave that they've been wearing. So basically they're down to lace fronts and wigs. Okay? So when you get on social media and you see women getting mad because these guys have an opinion, it lets me know that they don't have any real men around them. They don't have men, or they have never dated a man who had a standard. Because if they were around men who had standards, had his own way of going about things, shout out to Michael Senior. Mostly, I would say mostly that, Julia. Okay, well, I will say this though. You did have black women back when I was in school. They did get perms. Okay, a lot of them got perms. And the relaxers, all that. But they weren't wearing that extra bullshit that you see them wearing now. Like, I remember when I was in college, there was this black female, man. Her hair she had on weave, but it was like thin weave. Like, it was very thin. And the shit was blowing in the air like a cape. I shit you not. Shout out to Simon Anderson. Eyes wide open here. Her hair was blowing like a cape. I'm telling the absolute truth, people. She was walking, and she was not a bad-looking female. And people were just standing around looking. I'm telling you. Her hair was blowing in the air like a cape. Because it was long, but it was thin. It was flying in the air like a cape. Woo! New Adventures of Superman, you know? And it was just weird, man. They were the dudes were just looking. Man, I'm standing up there with these dudes, man. We just look, then we kind of look at each other. We like, what is that? Yo, somebody tell her to where is the shower cap when you need it, man? Where is the shower cap when you need it? The shower cap is needed, family. I'm saying, like, that's the thing. I'm saying, like, that's why you will have dudes be like, yo, that's why I like a female natural hair, because, you know, it's gonna look natural on them and it's not gonna look weird. It's not gonna look weird. You know, but she walked around campus like she was the most confident thing ever. You know, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna do the wind sound again. I'm just telling y'all how that stuff looks, man. And it's not like we doing it to make fun of them. We're doing it because we want y'all to have self-awareness. We just want y'all to have self-awareness. That's all. It's not like we're doing that because we're just trying to be ugly. No, we're doing it because we have self-awareness. We have self-awareness. And when something not looking right, you got to be able to really just talk to these sisters and tell them, listen, man, you know, we like you better when you're looking like a black woman, because we can always go and get a white woman. We can always go get an Hispanic woman, especially if we live in New York. We live in New York. We live in, you know, L.A. You living in Houston or Dallas. We living in Miami. There is always women with long flowing hair. And maybe I think that's where Peter Thomas and Meek Mill was coming from. Now, Meek Mill did apologize because, you know, he has a lot of black female fans, and they really got on his case about that, because a lot of those women wear lace fronts and wigs and weaves, you know. Shout out to Josh. Every time I see blonde weave with wigs, it reminds me of Ronnie from Players Club. I can see what you mean, man. But we've come a long way since high school, even college. We've come a long way. And the styles are different. But to see, that's the thing. I don't judge a woman based off her hair. I judge a woman by how she carries herself and how she lives her life. I understand that you're going to have black women who are going to spend that extra money buying that hair weave and then getting the hair put in their head. You got to pay to get the hair, then you got to pay to get it installed. I understand all of this. So, to black women who are looking for a black man, stop dating black men who want you because you have long hair. Those guys don't really want you anyway. They don't want you anyway. Why are you trying to date a black man who clearly wants to date women who are maybe of a lighter skin tone or with long real hair? Because at the end of the day, just like Meek said, he don't want to be hitting it from the back, and he grabs it and then it just falls off. Meek Mill said that was a very traumatizing thing, to grab that lace front and it just fall off. So that's the thing, man. I look at these comments by this guy. I don't think that he was intentionally trying to hurt black women. He said at the beginning of the video that he loves him some black woman. His daughter is just as dark as he is. Look at the women he's dated. They haven't been white women. He's probably dated white women before, but those aren't the women he's wifing up. Just like black women always want to call, us dusty. They want to talk about how we're broke. We ain't got no swag. We're boring. Do we complain about that? So, it's all about, listen, these guys, man, like, they don't want to have to be with no woman and she has to tell him to not touch her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to enjoy every aspect of your woman. You don't want her to be giving you parameters about, because, dudes don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And the one thing about being naturally beautiful is that if you don't wear a lot of makeup, because the thing about Peter Thomas, I don't think he was just talking about hair. Like, he's probably talking about the facial features. The fact that, women take the makeup off and their face got all these different spots on it from the bleaching that they've been doing with the makeup. Braylon say you can pull on them with no problem. That's what we looking for, Braylon. We looking for, like, we want to pull on a woman's hair without her telling you to either stop or for motherfucker to fall out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no stoppage in the middle of what's going on. We won't need no stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dion, there's a nice picture, ain't it? We want to be able to keep it going, fam. We want to be able to keep it going. We don't want the party to be to have an intermission because you don't want me to touch your hair. It's gonna be like, what the, I think that's where Meek was coming from. I don't think he was doing it because he just hates black women and he don't want to date them. Black women be in his DMs every day. When he go across the country, he probably screwing nothing but sisters. Okay? Telling you. Telling y'all. So we really have to look at the fact that we don't want to police each other. Like, well, they want it to be one-sided. They just want to they want to talk about the faults of black men to nauseum, and then they don't want us to say anything. They want us to sort of just take what is given, so to speak, you know? Yeah, and then you got biracial women like Amber Rose that wants to speak out in defense of, you know, the darker black women with the natural hair. It's like, Amber, would you stop? These women don't like you. They're always looking for a reason to clown you and drag you, as they would say. But you on social media trying to play the biracial savior of black women, and it never works out for you. You always get clowned. You always get clowned. Your looks and your body is getting worse ever since you was with, since you haven't been with Kanye. You have deteriorated before our very eyes. And you want to get up here and you want to play the savior of these women who care nothing about you, Amber. Amber, you're just a clout chaser. These women don't like or respect you. Every opportunity that they get to clown you, they do it, Amber. And women like you because they see you as competition. I don't know why you're not attractive. You got a big ass, that's about it. And let's talk that's fake. Okay? So Amber, black women don't need you. Stay in your lane. Do your slut walks, okay? Pretend to understand what feminism is and do that. And stop trying to speak up for people who you don't like either, who you're just trying to use. Those women don't need you. They don't. And I'm pretty sure in the comment section of your video, they were clowning you too. They always clowning you, Amber. They probably used to fight you in high school, and you still want to take up for them. They clown you every opportunity that they get, but you still don't get the fact that they don't like you, Amber. You're competition for these women, Amber. Yeah, Amber Rose. Amber Rose has a white father and a Cape Verdean mother who looks damn near white. Back to what I'm saying. The thing is that it's just like with the picture that I'm using. This is a natural hair black woman, the head wrap. Now, she could have some weave under there. You never know, you know? But it is cool to see black women embrace who they are, their blackness, you know? Instead of trying to look like Becky. Because Becky looks at you and laugh. You were jealous, you know what I'm saying? You know, she I just think that as a black woman, you should always seek to look opposite of white women. Because why would you want the same men who are dating Becky? Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like, for some reason, black women, especially on social media, who are the most upset about what Peter Thomas said, what Meek Mill said, those would be the same women trying to compete with white women. Wearing long flowing blonde weave to compete with the white women for men that want to date white women. You're competing for a man that wants to date white women. Why would you want somebody like that? Why would you want a man who is making it clear he prefers white women? Why are you fighting for his affection? I'm seeing a lot of y'all fighting for their affection. They ain't checking for you. They want Becky. And and trust me, you trying to look like her is not gonna get you to get that man to want to be with you. I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody that's here. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the stream. Hopefully y'all liking the stream. How many likes do we have? How many likes do we have, fam? Get them likes up. Y'all gotta tell me something, man. Let's see, hold on. I'm sure they are, Marie, but it gets to another level when it comes to black women and white women. It goes to a whole nother level. You got black women on YouTube right now always talking about who black men are dating. They're with this white woman and they're with that white woman. It's like, are you serious? Michael B. Jordan can't catch a break because they think he might be dating a white woman. They think he might be dating a white woman. That he might be dating a white woman. Might. Now, hold on a second. Just because he might be dating a white woman, there's no evidence that he's dating interracially. Okay, I had to refresh my screen. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Shout out to everybody that's liking the stream. I appreciate that. Now we about to take phone calls, okay? I done talked enough. All right? Y'all want to call in? Any black women want to call in? You can call in. You can speak to me. I know most of y'all want to anyway. I know most of y'all want to anyway. If you are a black man and you love weave and lace fronts on a black woman, you can call in too. Okay, Miranda. All right, you live. Second.
JDBlack, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Alrighty, you already know who it is, right?
Yeah, I was gonna wait for you to tell me. I know last time I didn't, but I said I'll let Josh go ahead and introduce himself.
You already said my name.
Yep, I sure did. Yep, we know. You're Josh. What's good, man? All right, hold on, Josh. Hold on. Before you say and utter one word, hold on. Let me get this right. All right. Are you there, Josh?
All right, All right, go ahead. Speak now.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right, I want to go ahead and kick some knowledge on why you have fake MGTOW, and also why women wear fake hair or anything else that's fake. Number one, the fake MGTOWs are guys who, I guess you could say, gave up on life, or they're just incels, so they become fake MGTOWs, meaning they'll believe into the movement, but deep down they're still, they're still deep down blue pill, you know? Yep. Now, number two, the reason why women wear that fake hair is they try to keep their values up, because I read somewhere that when a woman is 18 all the way up until 25, she's at her peak.
Mm-hmm.
And once they hit 25, that decline hits. So they start buying these fake titties, fake ass, fake hair. And excuse my language, and excuse me if you don't appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So also, that's primarily why they're looking to keep their value up, because they know they can't compensate the natural way, because they know a lot of men are going to be very choosy when it comes to picking someone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, man. I just want to drop my 2 opinions.
Okay, Josh. Well, thank you for calling in. All right.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Shout out to Josh. Yeah, I agree, man. A lot of these guys who claiming to be MGTOWs, man, they're just hopping on a bandwagon. See, when I started making MGTOW content, it wasn't about no bandwagon, because there was no bandwagon. There was no bandwagon. I've always been a outside of the box thinker, you know. You got a lot of these guys that are on a bandwagon because they're trying to grow channels, or they're trying to be a part of something. That's what it seemed like to me. All right, you're live.
Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You can refer to me as Gangster Nerd. I'm a Jamaican by birth.
All right.
To be honest with you, to get involved in this conversation, I am the most hated member of my family, because I call out all the females in my family that they do not need to wear weave or wigs to be attracted to the opposite sex, or for the opposite sex to be attracted to them.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm at a workplace where literally a girl at 17 years of age says that her 6 months plan is to get a fake butt. And if she does not get a fake butt in the next 6 months, she will not feel successful. It's a very stupid situation. They need to look better at life and see that there's more things in life than a fake ear, a fake butt, a fake hips, and fake lips. That's stupid.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. And regarding the age between 18 and 25, the caller is very naive, because I don't know if he's a part of the black culture to know that even teenagers at the age of 13 are putting weaves and wigs in their head.
Yeah, no, I think he was talking about like surgeries, like getting, fake enhancements. I don't think he was talking about weave. I've seen girls, teenagers with weave. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But it's a sickness. I believe that it's actually a mental illness that black women need to get out of their head.
Right.
If you're going to put in a blonde wig in your ear, that means that something is literally wrong with the person.
Right.
Seriously. That's the most stupidest thing I can ever see a person be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and thank you for the show, and enjoy the rest of the night, okay?
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you for calling in, man. The chat loving you, man. All right, man. Shout out to him, brother, from the Caribbean, from Jamaica. He say all the women in his family hate him because he told them they're better off not wearing weaves, because they're out there trying to chase the same men that the white woman the white woman is getting with, the Hispanic woman is getting with, and y'all trying to get with them too. That's crazy. What happened to wanting people that want you, man? Because people can see through all that fakeness. People can see through the fakeness, They can definitely see through that. Eventually that ass is it may look, that new enhanced ass may look good on you for a little while, but once you start putting a little weight on, let's say if you have a child, it's going to look weirder and weirder on you. Okay? Yeah, these little girls are definitely wearing weave. You got girls in middle school, high school. Mama's already putting weave in their head. Probably got no daddy in the house, or if he is, he's a beta. He goes along just to get along. Listen, no woman of mine is putting any weave in my daughter's hair. That ain't gonna happen. All right, you're live.
Hi, Jay. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, caller?
Hi. I called you once before on the topic you had. Okay.
Well, what's your name?
You guys don't get mad with me, okay?
Okay, what's your name?
Robin. Robin from the BK.
Robin from the BK.
That's New York.
Okay. I know the BK. Okay, I know the BK. All right. What's up?
Okay, Mr. Peter Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch Atlanta Housewives of Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
How can he possibly, of all men, to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he was married, Cynthia Bailey wasn't his girlfriend, that was his wife. When he married a model.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
She's 51. She's the same age as me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, she used to make cameos on a lot of music videos. I remember when she, in the very beginning of Heavy D, I Got Nothing But Love For You, she's, with the other girls, she's in that video. But anyway, she used to wear not just weaves, but blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
He was married to her for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess ever since they've been on the show, problems or whatever the case is, why they no longer. But the thing is, she's a model. I mean, she probably is not as active like she used to be, but she's a beautiful woman. And they wear nothing but weaves and color their hair.
Well,
so
maybe.
Is it?
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Maybe she changed when she got with him, though. Don't you think?
Well, I mean, listen. I get it. We are too excessive. Well, not me, because I don't know when the last time I had put I had like a ponytail extension like 4 years ago. I have natural long thick hair, so it's just I can't. I think it's too excessive now that the women just want to just wear wigs and weaves, even though it's been proven in time that women have been wearing wigs for so many decades. Mm-hmm. Even Etta James, have you ever heard of Etta James?
Yes.
Black woman.
Uh-huh.
She was the first woman that I can recollect, black as a singer, was wearing blonde hair. But yes, it's a little bit crazy now. Yes, I get it. But Peter, I'm sorry, Peter. What have he said this to Nene Leakes?
But
you know who Nene Leakes is, huh?
I know all them cast of characters, and maybe that's why he's saying it. Maybe because he's seen Nene Leakes with it, and he said, "My God," He said, "Look at that."
I'm just saying of him of all men. I find it kind of funny, but yeah, I get it. I get it. It's I don't look right in blonde hair, so I would never put. I would never. So
you team natural, or you wear weave sometimes?
Huh?
I say, are you team natural, or you wear weave sometimes?
Do I wear my hair natural?
I say, are you team natural, or do you wear your hair in weaves at times, sometimes, or whatever?
Well, I never wore a wig or weaves.
Okay.
I know. If you see you don't know what I look like, but I have long hair anyway. Okay, and like I said, maybe the couple of times I ever had added hair to my hair is when I had it in box braid, but that was a few years ago. I might have had a ponytail, but that was it. That was like, sometimes with women, that's for laziness. Like some women want to change their hairstyle and have a different look. And it was a little bit convenient. Like, I want to do something different, and I don't feel like doing my hair every day. So that was that reasons. But other than that, no, because over a period of time with all the extensions you put in your hair, it will make your hair thin and receive your hairline. So I don't want to be walking around with bolded,
patches
spots,
in your hair,
like on the side of your hair, like most women wear, huh?
Am I like patches on the side of their hair?
Yeah, because it's not really it's not really that good to put glue. The way I see a lot of videos now, women's doing putting wigs on it. I'm not trying to, diss the sisters either in some case, but I just think that it should be a balance. Like, okay, like give your hair a rest. You don't always have to wear it all the time, but I can understand it's a choice. Mm-hmm. And then for some hairstyles, because with most women, and these days, a lot of them don't have full hair, so they see all that hair and they want that look of the fullness and the thickness. So yeah, they will slap a wig on them.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, I appreciate I appreciate the perspective. I'm gonna let some of these other callers on, but thank you for calling in.
Okay,
right,
well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Your perspective.
All right, you take care.
All right, you do too. That perspective is very, very needed for the show. I tell y'all, I want to hear everybody's perspective. So you have a female calling in, giving y'all a perspective of hairstyles and things of that nature. I know y'all noticed my JDBTv account in the chat. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. I've already given that channel a rinse, the JDBTv channel. That's a very good channel. Very good content. Make sure y'all go over there. I'm going to start putting content back over there soon. So make sure y'all go over there, check them out. Hold on, I'm about to shut myself out of the chat. Here. All right, you're live with JDBlack.
Yo, what's up, JD? It's Sean.
What's going on?
Basically, what's going on, man? I want to tune in on this topic because, I don't necessarily have anything wrong with females wearing weave, but say, I'm going to give y'all, kind of like a story. I've been knowing this female for, 3 years now. Still talk to her.
Okay.
And I've only seen her natural hair twice.
Wow.
Twice. She keeps her hair in weave constantly.
Wow.
Constantly. Yeah, and it's like, I talked to her the other day, I'm like, you look better if you're natural. And it's like, I think a lot of these women today, they don't understand that it's speaking for women that's in relationships, basically, if your man lies you natural or whatever like that, you shouldn't have a problem with being natural. But women nowadays, they will argue with men back and forth about, what looks good on them or whatever. But I feel like most black women should wear their hair natural because as long as your man is satisfied with it, you shouldn't have to put weave in your hair to satisfy anybody else.
Right. I agree.
And what are you saying?
I said, I agree.
Yeah, it's just that's just all I wanted to say. Is I'm still trying to see her hair right till this day.
Still trying to see it. You should trick her, man. You should say, let's go go out to the pool or something, or some way where she got to take that. She's not gonna want to wear that natural, wear that wig or weave or whatever. Just to see.
She don't wear no wig. She be wearing weave, and it's just I tried to tell her, I'm like, hey, you don't go bald, man. I might have more hair than you. I got receding hairline.
Man, girls like that, man, that insecurity runs deep, man. I mean, she would probably, walk on coals before she take that weave out of here, man. That insecurity is deep.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to cut it out of her head, man.
Don't do that, because we brothers and doing things. I mean, hey man, they'll be ready to put you in some chains, my brother. Yeah, so you gonna have to be.
See me on the news.
Yeah, we might see you definitely on the news for have your mug shot up there like this. He told police that he was trying to cut her hair to get to the real roots. They gonna have your face right on front page, man. I'm gonna have to do a video on it.
Oh man, well that's all I wanted to share, man. It was good talking to you though, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling in. All right.
No problem.
All right, man. Shout out to him for the call, man. Okay, shout out to Raiders 48 Gates. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we don't need you getting in no trouble, bro. You trying to get to the real root, to the real hair. That might get you locked up, man. Some of these states got some weird laws, man. I'm telling you, they got some weird laws. They'll lock you up just for yelling at a female or arguing with her. They'll arrest you, Are y'all telling me the Eagles lost? The Eagles were up 14-0. It was down 14-7. But when you playing against the Saints, anything can happen, man. The Saints are never out of it, especially when they're at home. Yeah, man, that type of insecurity runs deep, man. It runs really deep. But shout out to everybody that's here. Let's see. Hold on. Y'all call in. Yeah, the woman in the picture is very attractive, melanated woman. You have a very beautiful family with that woman, so that's why I chose the picture. All right, you're live. Hello?
Am I live or?
Yeah, you live. What's going on?
What's up, Jay, man? I just wanted to come in and talk about this topic.
Okay.
All right, so I just wanted to say, I got dreads, right? And I got more hair than all these females.
Okay.
And then second of all, I want to go on these females that got something to say every time a man say something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, females, they judge us for our looks, our hair, our money, our social life, how many followers we have, how good we are in bed, the size of our penis. But when we say one thing about a woman, oh God, here come the thoughts, Amber Rose, fucking Black China. They come all around. Just wait.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's sad, man. I just don't know what this world turned into.
Well, it's one-sided. You know, men can be critiqued, but women can't. And if they're gonna make us apologize if we do critique them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it was all, man. I just wanted to come in and talk to you.
all right, man. Well, thank you for the call. All right.
No problem, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to him. Yeah, man. It's we as especially if we have a following, we're in the entertainment industry or whatnot. Even in politics, man, you critique women, they're gonna make you apologize. You cannot critique a lot of these women, and especially their hair. You can't even critique how they dress. They could be wearing something completely wrong on them, and you make fun of it, and they're gonna take it as an insult and say you're insulting all women. Naima, that's not true. That's not true. All right, you're live.
Hey, is this JDBlack?
Yes, it's JDBlack. What's going on? What's your name?
Nothing much, Jay. I just called to tell you that you're doing great, and
Okay.
not only that, about this weave situation.
Mm-hmm.
Most girls, they do weave as more like a security blanket. You could actually wash weave underneath, and you could also wash your hair under the wigs. Most women don't know that,
Okay.
but hey, you actually can. And plus, for women who like to color their hair blonde, I've seen it. Don't do it. It fucks up your hair because of those chemicals.
Right. Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah,
like they'll go all the way from their real roots and their whole head. Like, you got these dudes doing it too, playing their whole head blonde. I'm looking at them shaking my head like, y'all putting all that bullshit in your head, and you wonder why people think y'all are going nuts. Okay.
Yeah, your hair won't grow like that. Just put some healthy hair products in it, especially when you're natural, and don't manipulate it too much.
Right. That's what they should do. And instead of putting all those chemicals that's driving a lot of these people crazy and paranoid, you know?
Yeah. But my name is Libby, by the way. I've been watching you for a while, and I agree with most of your views. So keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, thank you, Lydia. I appreciate that. Shout out to Lydia calling in, liking the show. Appreciate it, okay?
Welcome. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Okay. Welcome.
All right, bye. Shout out to her for calling in. Very nice. Y'all notice a lot of the women that call in are very feminine. They're very nice. You know, you do have one or two that's going to be outrageous, but for the most part, my ratio of females who sound and their conversation is so precise and they're coherent and they're rational. There's a lot of that on my show. So all of you people who have something to say about it or don't like it, guess what? There are people who do, family. All right, you're live. Hello?
Hey, what's good, Jay?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
So chill. Hey, but so I just wanted to elaborate a little bit with y'all. So I was checking out the topic, and what I was thinking was, so if it's more or less a security blanket, what type of emotion goes into that to where they gotta replicate the hair of someone else? Like, if you're not able to be comfortable in your own skin, why do you gotta go and try and be somebody else that you somewhat despise? Because I mean, most of the girls with natural hair are the ones that are at war with the weave wearers, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think it's mostly because natural hair women are not celebrating, they're promoting it. And then you got the women who wear the weave that are like, why are you promoting this? You're trying to shame us. And I think that's where the friction comes in.
Real quick, I'm trying to keep it quick, but so do you think that with the whole MGTOW movement that this would be best for women to just fight among themselves on this issue and just go at it themselves, and then eventually, and if we like kind of stay out of it, then they'll like, I don't know, cut us some slack, hate on them?
Well, no, because women fight amongst each other all the time. But whenever they have an issue that they agree on, man, they'll get together and they will go at it. It's usually what I think should happen is more women speaking out against certain women, and on the issue that we as men are speaking on. That is what men, especially MGTOW men, should want. Women who are able to go back and forth on issues instead of just on how each other look. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most effective thing.
Right. Nah, I feel you, man. But I appreciate everything you're doing on the show. I'll see y'all in the chat.
All right, thank you, man. Thanks for calling in. All right, you're live.
Yeah, how you doing? This is JDBlack.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Man, what's good with you, man? I'm a huge supporter, man. I play basketball for University of Maryland, and I stay on a predominantly black campus. And
okay,
like I said, man, like it's crazy how black men just can be themselves. Like we can have long hair, we can have short hair. We don't gotta change. We don't gotta sound like a Cali person, the valley talk and stuff like that. And we're still doing better. And non-black women are still choosing us for us. You feel me? And like I said, I got long dreads, and I notice every time I date black women, they always, the first thing we argue about is, and we argue, always get physical with them, the first thing they go for is my dreads. So I feel like sometimes black women get jealous of black men, how it seems like our hair, we can have our natural hair, or our hair go faster, and they just get mad, they try to rip our hair out and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's confusing to me.
Yo, I've seen a chick do that. Like she literally got into it to do it, and she grabbed the dude dreads, man. Like this is crazy. Because at that time they're just looking for anything to try to hurt you, man. And they see your long dreads, they gonna try to yank it, man.
Yeah, like I said, like brothers out here on this campus right here, man. Brothers out here doing it, man. As far as Latina women and Asian women and all that, and we not even trying it. We not even pushing it how black women pushing it. We chilling. It's like black women. It's like non-black women are attracted to black men for just being them.
Right. Yep.
We don't have to change. We don't have to act like we from the valley. We can just be us, and they accept us for us. You know what I'm saying? So when they talk all this other stuff like this and stuff like that, hey, it's not like that, because and the majority of black women on campus are still choosing black women, but black women they hold black men to a higher standard than the average man. Like the average woman on our campus is dating a fat white man or dating a broke white dude or a Spanish dude. But when it comes to a black man, he gotta have a certain amount of just a certain thing about him.
Yeah, we gotta have swag. We gotta have a little, have all our shit together. Have a nice car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nice.
but that's all I wanted to say, man. I'm a huge follower, man. We listen to you all the time in the locker room, man. Like, yeah, we support you out here, man.
Okay, cool. Well, shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all watching my show live. Shout out to all y'all, man.
We in the locker room right now watching. Snowing out here in the East Coast. We in the locker room right now watching. You already know practice. We watching you right now.
I'm East Coast all day, family. What's going on? Fellas?
Yeah, man, we in the locker room watching you right now. But just put it like this, man. Like, man, like black women on this campus, bro, cannot stand. Like, it's like a civil war between black women and black women on our campus right now.
Wow.
They do not like black women. Like, it's always the dark skinned ones for some reason. I don't understand.
Bro, that don't surprise me, bro. That don't surprise me. Okay.
But all right, man. Holla at me, bro.
All right, thank you, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, on campus, man, and on your team, man. All right, appreciate the call, man. Salute to those young men out there achieving dreams. Shout out to everybody there. I seen a bunch of callers calling in. Y'all call back in. All right? I know as soon as I answered this call, a whole bunch of calls just start flooding in. Y'all can call back in. Yeah, shout out to everybody in DMV, man. I used to go to live in Maryland for the summer, you know. Shout out to everybody in Fort Washington. I used to go there every other summer, man. I used to go there, and I used to go to North Carolina every summer. Somebody Jay Kool-Aid smiling. Nigga, I'm chuckling. Chuckling is not a Kool-Aid smile, fam. Okay. Shout out to Sosa Designer. Appreciate that, bro. My top 10 stuff. Let's see. I was gonna do a top 10 for cleanup men, but I can definitely look to integrating some of that. Wouldn't surprise. You know what I'm saying? So I could just add that in there. All right. Okay, if you were calling in, make sure you call back in now because the phone lines are open. Phone lines are open, people. Y'all can call in. Yeah, man. It's cool. It's cool when you got people who are in college and school looking to achieve, who listen to you. That's always cool, man. It means that I'm being very effective. That's the call-in number, Jazzy. Man, I've already done spoiled a surprise. The top 10 cleanup men. Probably should just cut that to myself. I don't want nobody taking my ideas, you know. Motherfuckers out here be taking ideas and shit, you know. Phone number is 803-767-4101. Call back in, family. Well, I had two numbers pop up on my screen simultaneously, you know. They shot it again to Sosa Designer. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, Sosa, I was gonna do a top 10. Wasn't necessarily simps, but I can always integrate that in there because that was a good idea. I think you gave me an idea last time. Off the Cowboys. At least the Cowboys, you know, their defense failed them. Their defense was their strength, but the defense ended up being a weakness. I think Chris Richard was doing too many interviews for head coaching jobs. Because he had those guys playing really well. And I know he's not the defensive coordinator, but he's part of the game planning, and they just weren't there. Just weren't there. You know, Antoine, I'm going to put my laugh on iTunes and Android. I'm going to figure out how to do it. It's going to be different levels to my laugh. And it can be your ringtone, you know. Y'all people be like, what is that? What is that? What is that laugh? Who is that? And you could be like, it's JDBlack. JDBlack? What is a JDBlack? Is his name Jada? Jaden? Is that his name? Is that his name? Is his name Jaden? Is that his name? JDBlack? He's on YouTube. On YouTube? What is a YouTube? You gotta explain all this shit to people, man. Sway Lee. So y'all heard about Sway Lee. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Y'all not gonna call back in? I had 2 numbers constantly on the, calling in when I was just on the phone, but y'all not calling back in now? Come on, man. Come on, man. I see that the Dolphins is going to hire the Patriots linebackers coach. Linebackers coach now. Good luck with that, Miami. I was wearing my own hair. Man said I'm going to get you some bonus. Nikki, if you're with a guy who told you that, then I'm trying to figure out why you with him. Why you with a guy that wants you to wear weave? So I called in and donated. Yeah, you did, Trucker. Trucker did double duty. He donated and he called in. Can some of you other ones say the same? I know Josh did. Josh donated. He called in. Nikki, man, like I say, I don't understand why women date dudes who want them to mutilate their hair. It doesn't make sense to me. People calling in on the wrong phone. This is the wrong phone, family. Let's see. Hold on, it might be. I get telemarketers calling me. Okay, shout out to Shelly with the late fee. Appreciate that. All right, you live.
Hello.
Yeah, you live. What's going on? Hello, you live.
Yo, what's up, Jay?
Yo, what's going on? You want to speak on the topic?
Huh?
I said, do you want to speak on the topic?
You said what? I'm on now?
Yeah, you on live. You hear my voice, right?
I don't know if I'm on now because I don't hear me talking. What up, Jay?
You got to turn your background down.
You said I got a what in the background?
You got to turn your computer down in the background. It's going to cause an echo. Oh, jeez. You sound as... Yo, you going to have to call back in. Oh, you got to call back in. You got to call back in, caller. All right, you live.
Hey, it's Taryn. Hey.
What's going on, Taryn?
How you doing? I missed some of the live, so let me just ask my question directly.
Okay.
Is there a problem with females who choose to do both? Because I am natural.
Uh-huh.
However, depending on what I'm doing in my life, really depends on what I do with my hair.
Okay. No, I
So
don't think
I like to swim.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. It's more my frustration is with the women who get mad when they're critiqued. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they want people to overlook. Because like women who wear weave that look more like their natural hair, they're not going to be critiqued. Let me just say that. If you want to wear your hair, listen, I'm not somebody that's going to tell you how to wear your hair. You know, that's up for you. But the thing is that men want to be around women who are very secure in themselves physically. They don't rely on weave, you know?
No, and I feel you. So here's how I'll categorize myself. Not that it's about myself, but I can only explain myself.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate a man that just appreciates me. And some days I love to be natural. Some days I'm busy and I want to rock a wig. Mm-hmm. Some days I want to rock a sew-in. It just really, I don't really care. I swim sometimes. I go to the snow sometimes. So I think there are more women like me that it's really about lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have to say is that keep in mind that some of these women, depending on what's going on in their life, especially if you're in the gym a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. Okay, all right. Well, thank you for the call, Taryn, okay?
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye. The thing is, like, I have no problem. The thing is, I don't even have a problem with the fact that women are wearing weave. It's my problem is with the women who, they wear it as if it's their own hair, and the shit be red, it be blue, it be blonde, and they have black children. They have black daughters. What are your black daughter going to say about that? You going to put weave in her head too? That's all I'm saying. And then you get mad at other people's opinions. People say things all the time I disagree with. That don't mean I'm going to sit up there and go after them. You got this just hilarious, lame ass heifer, homewrecker, who is trying to roast Meek Mill for what he said. You're a homewrecker. You're dating a married man. He ain't signed no paperwork. So how can you roast anybody? You wear weave and tons of makeup to hide your unattractive face. Facts. And that's my problem. That's my problem with females who constantly want to get mad when people have an opinion. Meek Mill said from his experience, he didn't want to deal with chicks with lace front wigs. He was traumatized. He was having sex with a chick and her lace front just fell out. And you get mad for what? Listen, I'm all for self-expression, Ashley, but when you're year-round, you're wearing weave. It's a you know, dudes are gonna critique it. They have standards. You live?
Hey Jay, this is Braylon.
What's going on, Braylon?
Hey, I'm doing good. I want to put my 2 cents in.
All right.
I want to kind of piggyback on what that caller said before about women wearing weave depending on your lifestyle, like if you work out, if you swim, if you do whatever. First of all, I've been working out. I've been maintaining a healthy lifestyle for about 10 years now. I go to Goals. I take classes at Orange Theory now. I lift, so I'm doing something at least 4 to 5 days a week. Now, I am natural, and with me living that kind of lifestyle, I only wear braids or twists, something that I can get down in my scalp and clean my scalp and my hair with. But that's only like once or twice a year, whenever I just want to give my hair a break. But I will say that I do work out with women who wear like sew-ins, and I personally don't see how any woman can work out and sweat and really get a good workout in and maintain good hygiene of their hair with a sew-in weave.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how there are women that do that. But unfortunately, I work out with a few, but most of the women that I know who wear sew-in weaves and weaves that don't have like a natural hair texture, that where the color is off, like you were saying, you know, just these outlandish colors, these outlandish textures. Most of them do not work out, and they do not have like a very busy lifestyle. It all boils down to, at least for the women that I'm around, it's an insecurity issue. It's like the weave becomes them, and they don't want to be without it. So herein underlies a deeper issue besides women that decide to wear it out of convenience because they may have an active lifestyle, or they may, swim. Now, personally, I don't know too many people around me that actually swim with a sew-in. And when I mean, you do know what I'm talking about when I say sew-in weave, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, women.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard women say they get sewn.
Okay. So, I guess it just depends on the issues that you have with yourself, as far as that huge insecurity issue where you just cannot or will not be without it, versus like wearing it out of convenience. And another example would be like, women who are trying to grow their natural hair or their regular hair out. So they want to put the weave in just so they won't be able to touch it or manipulate it or do a whole lot with it so that it can grow out. But you can maintain an active lifestyle without depending on a weave. Because I've been proof of that for years. So, I guess it just depends on the individual woman and what her own issues are, whether it's an insecurity issue or whether it is like a lifestyle or something out of convenience issue, just based on what's going on inside.
Yeah, I've heard this. They say it's a convenience issue. It's just convenience. From what I've heard, they say it's about convenience for them.
Right, but the problem is there's a fine line between convenience and insecurity with some women, though, because if you're around a woman and you have never seen their hair, because every now and then, if you do want your hair to thrive, you do have to take that thing out, and your hair has to breathe. Your scalp has to breathe. You know what I'm saying? So if there's not a point where you can take that stuff out and wear it your own hair at least for a few weeks before you get that next install, then that fine line between convenience and insecurity is it's totally over the top. But I think a lot of women, they say convenience, but they really don't understand that if you can't be without it for a few weeks, sometimes even a month at a time, because especially if you're not taking care of your hair underneath it, you're not washing weave, because some installs you can't get, depending on how they install it, you can't get to it, you can't wash it. And to me, that's just a whole other topic about infection, being unsanitary. Sometimes you start to smell it. But if you can't wear your hair or let your scalp breathe between installs, and it's a constant reinstall, then I'm sorry, that's not convenience, that's a form of insecurity. Because at that point, it's turned into a health issue. So, while I'm not saying, I'm not saying that it's bad to go from install to install, but I mean, good grief, let your scalp breathe, let your hair breathe. If you can't go out in public between installs, then that's a problem.
Yeah. All right, though. I appreciate the take, man. I'm gonna get some more to see these calls. All right, but I appreciate you calling in and giving your perspective. Okay.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right. Thank you, Braylon.
All right. You're welcome. All right.
Bye. Shout out to Braylon with the call. It's a good call. All right, you live.
Hello?
Yeah, you live.
Am I live?
Yes. What's going on? What's your name?
Oh, okay, great. So I just want to talk about the last caller and what she said about women wearing weave and how insecurities. I think I don't know why she or how she can make that statement.
Well, I think it's because she's a woman and she's around other women. I think that's why she can make that. Like, if she was a guy, then it'd be different.
And that's inaccurate. Like, people wear weave for different reasons.
Okay.
Some people wear weave because they like to wear weave, they like to switch it up. It doesn't mean they have an insecurity.
Well, the women, honestly though, I have to step in. Let me slide in real quick. When you have women who wear it year round, and they're making it seem like it's their hair, like you've never seen them without it, like that almost goes into mental health area,
Mental health area?
Because if they're only wearing weave and you've never seen their natural hair, yes. You don't think it's weird?
As a medical student, I've never in my life heard anything like that.
You're a medical
like,
student? Okay, so you don't think anything's weird with wearing sew-ins for years at a time?
I see nothing wrong with that. People can do what they want to do.
You're right. They can do what they want to do, but it comes off as weird. I'm not diagnosing anything, but it comes off as weird when you're wearing, other DNA in your head for months and years back to back to back to back, It is going to look weird,
Explain why it comes off as weird, because it's something different that you don't understand.
No,
Why
I
would
do
that be
understand.
weird?
I understand that when you take it off your head, it's not gonna have the best smell. It's not gonna look the best. Your real hair is gonna be matted down. That's what I know. And again, I don't have an issue with the way women wear their hair. The original reason why I made this a topic, shout out to Sosa Designer, is because women are complaining about the opinions of others. That is why this is a topic. And if you've seen my video, you will know why this is a topic. Because women are getting upset because people have an opinion on this. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, but I think that...
And you have an opinion. That's why you called in, right?
Yeah, but I think what I'm trying to say is I think you got to be very careful when you generalize like she did. And saying
I don't think she was generalizing. When she said at the beginning, hold on. She said so you're not going to slow down and let me talk? She said from the people around her. Hold on. She said from the people around her. She didn't say all this and all that. Come on, man. You have to understand conversations. When people have conversations, they're not going to say all or some. They're going to just say women or men or this and that. Black or blue, red or green. They're not going to try to sum it up. Like, come on, man. Why are you so upset?
As an African woman, as a Nigerian woman, I wear weaves. I wear my hair in braids. People haven't really seen me with my real hair.
Listen. I have no issues with braids. I've said that. I growing up, I saw a lot of black women wearing braids. It was normal. Shout out to Franz Pierre. But that's the thing. Like when you wearing hold on. Okay, Miss Nigeria. Have you walked around in blonde hair for longer than a year? Have you done that? Blonde weave. Have you done that?
I've never worn blonde.
Okay, so you don't. So I'm telling you, that's not normal for a black woman to be walking around in blonde weave for at least a year or more than that. That's not normal.
I don't know, but I've worn my hair in red. I've had my hair red.
Okay. Why don't you show me yourself? Show me a picture of yourself so I can see you in all your natural glory.
Show you a picture of myself?
Yeah, you say you're natural. So if you're a natural woman, why would you be defending women wearing weave?
I just sat here and said that I wear weaves, I wear braids, I wear all of that.
But you say you're natural too. You're more natural, right?
Yes, I don't get perms. That's one thing I don't.
A lot of women don't get perms. They still get that weave.
Yeah, the reason I get the weave is because I just like my hair to be in a style where I don't have to keep messing with it. Right. And I prefer weave or I prefer braids.
Okay. So hold on. So the last caller can have an opinion. You have one as well. You wear your hair a certain way. She wears her hair a certain way.
I'm talking about myself, and I'm not talking about other people. All I'm saying is that.
Okay, so in your opinion, what's the percentage of black women around you that wear natural?
Pardon me, what did you say?
Oh my God. You didn't hear what I said?
I didn't hear you.
What you doing? You busy? It's the wrong time?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time. What's the percentage of women around you that wear natural hair?
I mean, I have a few friends that wear natural hair. They don't wear weaves, they don't wear anything. They have their hair in like a ponytail naturally. I have a few friends like that, but then I have a lot of friends that wear weaves, that even wear blonde hair, that get perms. And I don't think they have mental issues. I don't think that they're weird. I think that's just something that they like to do.
But that's the thing, like, you seem like a good person, okay? I know you probably mean well. But that's the thing, like, you got women who are setting bad examples for their daughters. You don't think that when they're walking around in blonde and red hair for months and even years, and their young daughters have to see that. Their young sons think that that's what a woman that's what a normal woman looks like, so they grow up dating women who wear different colors in their hair.
So you're gonna if I wear red hair for months, that's setting a bad example.
If you got children, it does in a way because they have to see you every day. They don't have hair like that. Shout out to France Pierre again. But listen, I don't want this phone call to get young. Okay.
I don't have children because I'm in school, but
okay. Well, how about you do this? I'm gonna go to this next call. Okay, you shout yourself out in the chat room. You continue the dialogue there. I gotta go to the next call. Okay. You have a good one. Okay. All right. You're live.
What up, Jay? What's good?
What's good, man? It's a little bit of.
I normally never call in. This is Ill Wills. I just had to piggyback on what that young lady said, Miss Nigeria.
Yeah, Miss Nigeria.
All right, here we go. Right? I think she said something about medical, right? But the skin, the outside of your skin,
Yo, call. There's some kind of like muffledness. It's like a muffled sound. I don't know.
Hold on 1 second, Jay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. So let me see if I can hear it. Go ahead.
All right. So the skin, right, it has pores. It's called the epidermis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you put hot glue on your forehead and then attach hair or synthetic hair, whatever they use, on your body? Mm-hmm. If you ever work out in the gym with a hat on, anybody, male, female, you work out with a hat on in the gym, and you going hard in the gym, and you take that hat off, you feel a breeze come over your head.
Right.
So there's no way they could tell me that's healthy because your skin is not breathing. Right? Secondly, the brothers out west, even brothers down south, that cornroll their hair, right? And they put it out all the way down to their back. How come women don't have the patience to cornroll their hair if they want length?
Yo, Ill, I don't know what it is, man. I think the microphone on your end is like, it's causing like some kind of like static.
All right, I'll put you back on my other joint.
All right, Ill.
All right, peace.
All right. That's Ill. Ill's about to go in. He gonna have to call back in on a different phone. But yeah, but to Miss Nigeria, I know you're here. Type in the chat room, please. I don't know why you're upset. We're all good people here. Okay? We're all good people. You seem like a good person. I think you're just young. And you're probably around a lot of other women who are angry at the world. You don't have to be that angry. Okay? You don't have to be angry. This is a cool place. Everybody's cool. Everybody's cool. You don't have to be angry. Okay? To all the other women listening who are upset, you don't have to be upset. Everything's okay. All right? All right, you live?
Hey, 48. What's happening, Jake?
What's going on, Raiders?
Hey, check everything that's coming through there. I'm watching, I'm watching. You doing your thing. Everybody listen to you.
Okay.
Like I said, your blessing, you read people.
Okay.
Whatever it is, hey, say it. We ain't studying nothing.
I appreciate
Do your
that.
thing. And I'm watching.
Okay, cool. I see you in the chat, man. I see you, man. You support.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Raiders. You coming through, man.
Okay. Take care.
All right. You do the same, all right? Shout out to Raiders. Always supporting, showing support. Yeah, man. Where is he at? France Pierre, man. France Pierre. With the hit dog hollering. I don't know why you're hollering. Look, this is a nice play. Everybody's good. We in a good mindset. Why y'all getting angry? You don't need to be getting angry. Okay? We just dialoguing. Calm down. Miss Nigeria is a woman from Washington you blocked for saying she's a queen or something. Oh, really? Sosa? Oh, Sosa, you got a good memory, bro. All right, you live.
What up, Jay? This Ill Will again, bro. Sorry for the bad connection.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, you better now, man. Way better now, man.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what I was saying prior, right? I don't understand how women could put hot glue on your head and think it's healthy when you're covering up your pores. Your body naturally sweats or perspire when you're hot. Yeah. So like I said, if you're working out with a hat on in the gym or running around, whatever you're doing, that's how the body cools itself. So that's not even natural to have that apparatus appliance on top of your head. You're not naturally cooling yourself. Plus, that's going to be bacteria building up on the side of your head. I don't care what nobody say. That's not natural.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And then I was saying before, brothers down south and on the West Coast, how they cornroll their hair, and then their hair stick, and you can do whatever you want with it. Right. How come women don't have patience to do that?
Right. Yeah.
That's what I never understood. And a lot of women, when it comes down to weave, in my opinion, especially black women, they say, oh, they got alopecia, or they like the thick, or they see like brothers, what the brother from Maryland was saying, how they come through and think, oh, because a woman, another woman, a Latin woman, or a white woman have different texture hair, that's what black men want. No, black men keep telling you it's about personality. And I'm going to tell you right now, a natural woman with personality is a 10.
Right.
That's what they don't understand. Because I never met, in any walks of my life, meeting brothers. I never had a drink, sat down with brothers, or whatever, be like, yeah, I want my woman to wear weave. That never came up in conversation. Right. That's never even talked about.
Right. Yeah, but
so that's all I had to say with that. But that's, from a medical standpoint, you cannot put something over your body and think it's healthy like that. Your body needs the sun. Your body needs vitamin D. That's why you're not even supposed to wear caps all day long. But then you gonna wear weave all day long?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, they don't understand. It's more about trying to look good today and not really worrying about the health effects. Shout out to Raiders 48 Gates again. But they don't care about the health effects. They just care about how to look good in that particular moment. You know.
Yeah, no doubt, man. But I don't want to take up your time. But nobody can sit here and tell me putting hot glue on your forehead, on your scalp, is a good thing. When your body needs to sweat and perspire to get rid of those toxins and bacteria, it's going to grow. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
But salute to you, Jay, and everybody in the chat room. I'm out, bro. Always love the content, man. Keep going.
All right, thank you, Ill Will. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Ill. Shout out to Ill, man. Okay, got another caller.
Yes, man.
You live?
Yeah, I'm calling in.
Yes. What's going on? What's your name?
Joan.
Joan, what's going on, Joan? What do you want to add to the conversation?
I'm calling about the hair. I'm an older lady, and I want to say I've worn different types of hairdos. I've had weaves. I've worn wigs. I had my hair natural. And the thing I have to say is that, I mean, it's to each his own, but with the weaves, I don't think that as women we should keep damaging our hair with those things because it takes your hair out. It causes infections. I've known people to wear them, and they've worn them so long that their hair, when they take them out, their hair is bald.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, we have our natural hair, which we don't even embrace. And as women, we should embrace what we have on our heads.
I agree.
Which is our natural, you know, hair. And with wigs, lace fronts, they're no good for us either. So I rock my natural hair.
That's good.
I've been rocking my natural hair for the past 20 years.
Okay. You hear that, chat room?
You know, huh?
I was just telling the chat room and like the lady that called in, because he believes that, you know, women should just wear their hair any kind of way, and that's fine. But, you know, if you wear it too much, it's going to damage your hair, and they don't.
But see, that to each his own, you know, because what I'm saying is, if you wear it too much, you know, I mean, a lot of women wear it because they want to look beautiful, or it makes them feel like as if they, as another person. You know, when they have that hair and it's long and it's flowy, you know, you can have your own hair like that if they would take care of it.
Right.
You know, we have natural hair. Like I say, they don't embrace it enough. They don't have time to let their own hair catch, you know, roots to grow. if they like long hair like that. So am I wrong for saying that?
No, you're not wrong for saying that. You're saying what's rational. You know, women should want to take care of their hair. They should want to feel good and let their hair breathe, and because mentally it's better, man. When you're wearing all that stuff on your hair for that amount of time, it mentally screws with you. And people don't want to believe that, but it does. Not to mention the fact that when you're wearing weave, you're wearing other human hair. You're wearing another hair.
And I was just getting ready to say that, because that hair comes from like women overseas. I mean, in other countries.
Yep.
And we don't know as women if they take care of their hair, if they wash their hair, or if they have bugs or anything like that. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, and that's all
You
true.
know.
And we try to look out for them. We didn't give a shit. We wouldn't say nothing. We just let y'all wear that crap,
You know, and
then
then
it fucks you up, and then y'all looking at us like, "Well, you don't want to say nothing." I thought y'all like what we were wearing. Like, no, we didn't say nothing because we didn't.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Because a lot of these guys who are saying stuff have daughters, you know. All right.
But as I say, you know, we should embrace what we have, and you know, I mean, like I'm a black lady, and I know several that call in, and a lot of black women are ashamed of their own hair, which we shouldn't be. You know, and I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, if you got it, you rock your own hair. I mean, buying somebody else's hair to wear, that's not cool. But it is what it is.
Well, I thank you for calling in and giving your opinion on this, okay? It's very helpful to the dialogue, all right?
All right.
All right, thank you. Shout out to Joan for calling in. Here's the number if you want to call. Well, this ain't the number, but, you know, this is a link to the video I posted today. But the number is in the chat room. The number is in the chat room. You want to call in and speak on the topic. Alrighty. Shout out to everybody that's here. Yeah, we've had some, we had some good calls, and then we had a call that was sort of like, I guess, in defense of women that wear weave. Listen, I want you to understand, I don't have any issues with women wearing weave. It's, shout out to Sosa. I need your advice on my friend that's a simp. Okay, well, you can, well, Sosa, I think the best thing you can do, Sosa, is be honest with him, man. If he out here fucking up in the game, you gotta let him know. You gotta let him know that you out here simping. What's going on, Nettie? That he out here, he's making himself look bad out here in these streets, man. You got the best thing you can do, Sosa, is be honest with him. Be real with him. Don't tell him what he want to hear. You know? A hit dog call. Yeah. But listen, Sosa, if there's something you want to tell this, you could just send it to the email, bro, and I can get back to you with that. But the best thing you can do, Sosa, is just be honest with the bro. Be honest with him. You live?
Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's going on, Raina Woman? What's good with you?
I just called to chime in on the conversation a little bit. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shout out to Immortal Minds.
Oh.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to piggyback on what Sharon said earlier, and just a confirmation that for women, because I'm like her, like I like to change my hair, and sometimes it's my lifestyle and things like that. But with mature men and real men, they know the difference between a woman that does it and is still comfortable and comfortable with who she is versus someone who's insecure. So if it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
And so I just wanted to share that for ladies that just like to change their style, but also listen to the men in your life or the men that's holding an interest in you, because if there is, if I was to go out and someone, or the type of man that I was interested in, and I had weave in my hair, and I saw or heard that that's not what he liked, I would make it a point to go back to that same establishment or whatever and have my own hair out. You know, so that they would be able to see, like, okay, you know, I'm not hooked on this, you know. So that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
All right, thank you, Raina One. Appreciate you calling in. The best voice on YouTube, especially in these parts. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Antoine Wood and Franz Pierre. And also you two, Immortal Minds, man, I've seen some of your content, bro. You do good work over there, boy. You do great work over there, man. I appreciate you super chatting in here, man. Well, Sosa, I think what happens is your friend has to come to terms with who he is. But I'm telling you right now, Sosa, if a female breaks up with him, cheats on him, manipulates him, he's going to be on YouTube looking up answers. So it'll be good for him to find a way to want to do something early instead of when something bad happens, you know. That's why I make the videos that I make. Y'all say, Jay, you make these types of videos all the time. Of course I do, because at some point there's going to be somebody who comes across that video and it's going to help them, you know. It's going to help them. If you can't wear the hair to an interview, don't wear it, period. That's a good point. That's a good point, Trucker. Very good point. Alright. Yeah, man, some good calls. If you called in and you didn't get through, you can call in now. Because usually around this time of the show, the calls can sort of, you know, ramp it down. You know? Okay. All right, unknown caller.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Jay, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. My name's Riley.
Okay.
I've been listening to the whole... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. You good?
Okay. I've been listening to the entire conversation, and for one, I think that 75% of women who wear weave are actually addicted to weave.
You say only 5% are addicted to weave?
I'm sorry, I said 75.
Okay. I mean, I would say actually, I would say that makes sense. I think that's a good percentage because I think a lot of them are. Yeah. Yeah.
However, something that I haven't heard anyone mention on here was the fact that many women are actually, they feel secondhand too. They feel overlooked to other women who actually possess long hair, silky hair. That's why everyone on the internet is wearing baby hairs and lace front wigs, and they're creating new hairlines. It's because they feel like they're overlooked for people who naturally look like that.
Well, do you think that's because a lot of...
I'm not saying that I believe that.
Okay.
Just to put that out there.
But that's the thing,
I
like...
don't believe that.
But that's the thing, like, you got a lot of these women chasing the same men. Like, these guys are they're dating white women or non-black women, and they're trying to compete for those guys. And it's like, why are you competing for those guys? They've already made it clear that they're not interested.
Absolutely. But then that brings up a whole other conversation. For sometimes women tend to chase guys who women feel like they are not the prize anymore, and they feel that men are. So that's why there's so many women competing for men, and they're doing anything and everything to get that attention. And that's the biggest problem. So therefore, they'll do anything to manipulate. They think that everything is about how they look. So they'll do anything to manipulate the way that they look to attract these people, to fit in that range of women, and no one will admit that.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's all about being honest and not, trying to deflect or trying to shame, but just be honest. Like, you're trying to be like these group of women. I have heard, like, they have said, well, these are the type of women you like. So you like women with this type of hair. You like women who are like half nude on social media. And it's like, but those men aren't marrying those women. They're dating them, yes. But how long do those relationships last? Like, how long those relationships last? These guys are not marrying these women. You're not going to see the Kim K types get wifed up like that. That's very rare. That you're going to see a guy wife them up and be married to him as long as, let's say, Kanye's been married to her. That's very rare,
Correct. Absolutely. And I feel like until people begin to accept that first and realize that their chasing is not even good for them, they'll stop trying to attract attention from those people, and they'll realize and finally see the guys that they've been overlooking who appreciates them in their naturalness.
Yeah, it's all about them taking that step. Yeah.
Yes. So I feel like everyone on here listening, women, you must first accept the fact that you do not like your natural hair. You can, the first part of an alcoholic, you're never going to get it fixed until you first accept the problem. And until you accept it, you can never fix it.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that's all I had to say.
All right, well, thank you for the call. It was a good call, all right?
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to her. That was a good call from another female, her perspective on it. Very good perspective. Listen, we're all family here. We all want to see each other do good. I know y'all gonna say, well, Jay, shut the fuck up, Jay. We're not family, but we are, because we're here and we're here for a common goal, not only to just be entertained, but to also have some good dialogue. This is why I like when y'all call in. Everybody has their own opinions. That's why I let y'all talk when y'all call in. Even if I disagree with something, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all want to say. Oh crap. Sorry about that. But I may disagree with it, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna let you speak your mind. Shout out to Franz Pierre again. He's been in the super chat heavy. Appreciate that. Let me clear this up. Yes, women are a gift from God. Okay, but who's more important, the gift or the recipient? That's interesting. It's an interesting. That's interesting. Franz Pierre. It's very, very interesting. That conversation that would make very interesting conversation in the chat. But of course, I would think that the recipient, because the recipient is going to be somebody who is going to take that gift and they're going to be able to make that gift even better. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be able to maximize the use of that gift, whether people want to believe it or not. Whether they want to believe it or not. Shout out to Raiders 48 Gates again, man. Supporting. Appreciate that, Raiders. I appreciate the love y'all been showing, man. Hitting the super chat and everybody else that's been donating via PayPal. Really do like that. Nettie, I have no issue with braids. I said earlier in the show that I grew up with seeing black females with braids. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with it, So it's not anything new to me. All right, so live.
Hey, it's Raining Woman again.
Okay, hey, what's going on?
So I just thought about listeners who may not be chiming in the comments and on your replay. I wanted to say something for them. Mm-hmm. If you are a listener to this show and a supporter, and you're a woman that's not comfortable are confident in who you are, how you're created, whether it's your complexion, your hair, anything that's not considered, quote unquote, a standard norm for beauty. Please know that how God created you is how He created you. And you are beautiful in your own way. Embrace yourself in your natural state, just as you are, because God did not make any mistakes when He created you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted to say.
Well, that was nice. That's nice, Reigning Woman. Appreciate that. I'm pretty sure the chat does too.
I'm back in the chat now.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for the call. All right. That was a nice call. Shout out to her. There's such nice words to say to y'all and words of encouragement. We all could use them. No matter how strong we think we are, we can all use words of encouragement every now and then. Because things can get really tough. Things can be really hard. But, it's all about understanding, Understanding, Being able to have self-awareness, so to speak, Yeah, man, those are the type of women that call me. Very, nice, feminine, soft voices. You don't hear a lot of, bull daggers, as some people would say, calling in, or, really rough sounding, women. Ain't nothing wrong with them, but it's like you don't hear that, You hear women that like to be women and feminine, which is nice, It's very nice, very nice. All right, make sure that y'all have liked the live stream. This has been a very good topic. We've gone 2 hours. Y'all know I don't like to go past 2 or 3. I went past 3 hours once. I said I'm never doing it again, but we was having such a good show. Why not? Y'all know what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start editing the phone calls, okay? And I'm going to be putting the phone calls as their own videos. How do y'all like that? It's going to be, I'm going to call them the calls. And then put a title on each video, which shows off who was the craziest call, I'm going to start doing that. I might do that tonight. I might edit these calls together and we'll just edit a portion of the show and just put it live. You know what I'm saying? All right, you're live.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I was calling to comment on the Ben liking natural woman.
Yes. You can call in and comment. What's your name?
Okay, so I was just...
You ain't gonna tell me your name? You ain't gonna tell me your name?
What?
You ain't gonna tell me your name?
My name is Shay.
Hello?
Yeah, my name is Shay.
Hey, what's going on, Shay? Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, basically, some women like to cover their natural hair with weave, and it's just becoming a stigma. Like, it's a protective style. But I appreciate men for being honestly saying that they just want women with natural hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some people that just cover their hair up. My hair is down my back, but I wear weave. And this guy was on my Facebook basically calling me a hair-hatted hooligan or whatever and putting links to YouTube on my Facebook.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Y'all brothers doing that, man.
But I'm like, you probably got so many Facebook friends, like, why you want to come for me today? So I basically posted a picture of my natural hair and he had nothing to say.
It may because you look good. Maybe he's like, damn, this female's fine. She just got to switch this one thing about herself.
Maybe. I don't know. But it is a protective style for the most part.
Well, are you wearing blonde
the way the natural hair movement is, it's like a lot of natural hair Nazis. People going overboard with it. But also the weave industry is causing other groups ethnic groups to be rich. So
Are you
there's pros and cons with both.
Are you wearing blonde weave?
What was that?
Are you wearing like blondish weave? Is that why they're sending links to your Facebook?
It just depends on how I feel. You know? I might be red one day, green the next day, yellow.
Okay.
But underneath it, my real hair is growing.
Oh, it's growing? Okay. But do you like which one you like to wear most? You like to wear your natural or you like to wear weave?
I don't know. I've been wearing my natural hair for the last week, and it's crazy that I ran into your live stream. But I am getting like less hollers, as you say, with the natural hair.
But isn't that good?
I'm still rocking with it.
Because women don't. I thought women don't like when dudes be trying to holler at them like that.
I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. That's how I know I'm popping for the day.
So I guess that when they say they don't want dudes hollering, that's bullshit, huh?
Right. You know?
Y'all hear that? That's bullshit, fellas.
I might just screw face on and keep walking, but it's just, verification that I'm on point.
Oh man. Well, we now know that y'all women like to be approached, and I guess when y'all not getting approached, y'all feel some type of way. But listen, it may not even be the hair. It may just be your whole look or your face. You know what I'm saying? You may have that mean face on. When you got that mean face on, of course, dudes ain't gonna check for you like that. But if you got that smile on your face, you're feeling good about yourself. Maybe it's the weave. You thought about that, and maybe that's what's attracting the guys, not necessarily the weave itself.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just living my best life with my natural hair right now, and I don't plan on going back no time soon. It's costing me a fortune, but
good. Let's give her a hand. Good for you. Good for you. She living her best life, being natural, and shout out to you for that. All right.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. You too. All right. Thank you for calling in.
No
That was a good call. I didn't mean to cut off it now. But yeah, it was a good call. Shout out to Sosa again. Says you have to be strict as Moses on these females. Yeah, you got to be real with them. I seen a call in. You want to call back in? There was a call on the line. I don't want nobody to miss talking to JDBlack today. Okay. All right, you're live. You live? Hello? Going once, going twice. Why don't you call back in? I don't know if it's your phone. Oh, this is weird. All right, you live? Hello? You live? All right, you live?
Hello?
Yeah, you live? Hello? Yo, you live?
Hello?
You don't hear me? You don't hear me?
Hello?
Man, come on, man. Seriously. I'm in the background. Y'all calling me. You're not getting ignored, Naima. You didn't say anything when I opened the phone lines. You didn't say anything. Call back in, Naima. Okay, Angela says she's trying to call in. All right, you live? Hello? Listen, man. I can hear your background, so I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, you don't hear me, bro?
Hello?
Okay. Let me tell you something, man. Don't be calling my show with the same tone in your voice. It makes me think you're trolling me. All right? With no urgency in their voice. You can't tell me that two different people having the same issue. and both of y'all got the same area code. All right, you're live. You're live.
Hello?
This guy right here. Okay. All right, you live. Hello? Hello?
Hi, hey JDBlack, this is Angela C.
What's going on, Angela? Finally somebody got through. What's going on, Angela?
Nothing. I wanted to talk about this whole weave thing. I think most black women who wear weave, in my opinion, have a very low self-esteem, and I think they're too concerned. In the so-called black community, it's not really a secret that most of the people that would tease you if you try to wear your own hair in its natural state, you'll probably get some looks and people be clowning. I think some black women may be scared to go natural, and from my experience, before I decided to go natural and stop relaxing, I was thinking about just wearing my own throw out. But my mom and my sister and everybody was all like, no, that won't look nice on you. So I think because of outsiders, I was like, I don't know. It's like for some reason you value the opinion of others, especially women, and especially if it's women in your family. And it's like you don't look cute with a fro. So I say for 2 years after I went natural, meaning no chemical relaxers, I had stopped that at the age of 21. Mm-hmm. I just went cold turkey stop on my own. I just decided not to wear the weaves or the wigs. I was still doing singles and weaves, but not wigs, but singles and weaves, and it just felt good. It was just freedom, and I was like, I look cute with a fro. And sometimes I might stretch out my afro, and I get a lot of compliments. But I think for a lot of black women, I think they would like to go natural. I just think it's those around them, or they're probably too afraid what others will think. And then some of them do have a low self-esteem and do think that they look better with weave, even though a lot of them are looking crazy. I never would have thought weave would have got this bad. It's like a damn epidemic. And I'm seeing too many girls with no edges. I don't even remember no edges being a problem back in the 90s. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, it is, because they trying to look like other women on Instagram. They're so obsessed with looking like other women who they think are getting attention. They're copying their looks. They're trying to be the next Kim K as far as her looks is concerned, and they're willing to spend tons of money and get all that stuff put in their head just to look like them. Even get surgeries. It's crazy now. It's a race to see who can get with who. Who can get the attention of this guy and that rapper or that athlete. It's gotten crazy now. Yeah.
And I never thought in a million years I would see the day where dark-skinned chicks would wear this blonde weave. I'm like, what the hell is this? I had to make a post on Facebook. Dark-skinned chicks, no, don't do the blonde weave. They be doing that bleach blonde weave. It looks a mess. They don't have any friends. They didn't look in the mirror. I'm telling you, all these different colors. I never thought black women would take it this far. And they look ugly. It's how do you not see that? It's just...
it's a long time coming. A lot of them chicks, man.
It is a mess.
Chicks that do that, they got self-esteem issues.
Yeah. But that's all I wanted to say. I think that they're too afraid of what others would say, mainly those in the so-called black community, because when I went natural, or when I decided to wear my afro out, everybody that complimented me was non-black. They were like, I love your hair. You look very young with that. They said, I just love your hair. And black people was looking like, yeah, it's cute, but I don't know if I can do that, or you're brave, or only black people. So I think for a lot of black women, I think they would love it, because I'm telling you, it's freedom. I can't even describe it, but I think that they're too afraid of what others would think, too afraid to be criticized. I think that's what it is. And then there is the low self-esteem part. So That's all I want to say.
Okay. Yeah, it was good points, Angela C. And I appreciate you calling in. All right.
All right.
Shout out to Angela C. Appreciate the call. Naima, call back in, Naima. The lines are open. I only want to speak to Naima because she was having trouble calling in. Naima, call back in. But I answered your line. Shout out to Raiders 48 Gates again. Salute to you. I answered your line. You didn't say anything. So you can call back in now. I'm only answering her line. So shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, number is 803-767-4101. But there's one particular person I'm waiting to see call back in because they are having trouble getting in. All right, you're live.
Hello.
Hey, Naima.
Jay?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Naima.
Hey, what's going on, Naima?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up to you and what's up to everyone? When I called in, I don't know, I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could. Yeah,
poor
I didn't.
connection.
Huh?
I said it must have been a poor connection because a couple times I called, I didn't hear anything. I saw like my timer on my phone move, but I couldn't hear anything at all.
Yeah, because I couldn't get a response from you. Yeah, but you're on now. Shout out to France Pierre. You're on now.
Yeah, I think it's the same issues you're having with a couple of the other callers too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to give my opinion on the weave. I wear weave. I wear my hair pressed out. I don't necessarily wear my natural hair. My natural hair, I don't have a perm. It's naturally, curly, of course. So I wear in between my weaves. I will wear my own hair out pressed, and I'll curl it or whatever. I think that we wear weaves as Black women. We've kind of grown accustomed to wearing a weave. Not everyone wears a weave. My sister doesn't wear a weave. I have my aunt who doesn't wear a weave. My sister doesn't wear weave at all. My aunt every now and again. But I have a lot of family members who don't wear weaves. So every Black female don't wear weaves. I don't like when they generalize all of us. That says that we always wear weave and it stinks. That's untrue because I have a lot of family members who don't wear weaves, and I see a lot of other Black females who don't wear weaves either. Some have weaves, some wear the natural hair, some wear wigs. It's just a variety of different women who choose to do their own thing with their hair. So it's hard to, it's unfair to generalize women because everyone does their own thing with their own hair, whether it be with a weave, a wig, the natural hair. Natural hair meaning its original state, whether it be curly, afro, whatever, or press it out. We're just as Black women, we're so multifaceted. We can do any and everything because we're just beautiful in that way. But I'm speaking for myself because I'm in a phase where I want to just kind of start washing my hair and wear my own natural hair and find some styles that work for me. And, kind of put the weave to the side. But it takes time. So men got to give us some time to get there. Like, I think we're making strides. I'm seeing women wearing their own hair. We're taking that stride, but give it time because it took, we've been doing this for a long time. But we'll get there eventually.
Okay.
But don't knock the women who wear the weave. Some people are negligent in wearing a weave. They'll have the weave and keep it in for too long. And like the men said, they don't like it because it stinks. Yeah, that may happen. It's not every woman. It's not all the women that does that. So, I'll say that, I would like for us to even wear our hair more our own natural hair more because our power is in our hair. And we have that power because, you know, we're black, we're beautiful, we're light skin, brown skin, dark skin, chocolate, whatever you call it, name it. We're all of that. We're beautiful. So, so the more we embrace our natural state, the more powerful, you know, we will become and get into who we need to really be. But just don't knock us. Don't knock us down because, you know, we want to wear a weave or whatever. Don't take that from us because it can be to the extreme, depending what part of the world you live in. Some people like crazy hairstyles, crazy colors, in which they want to express themselves. But that's not too sin.
Okay. Yeah, well, I see what you're saying about, you know, I don't think we're generalizing. Like with me, that's why I put most men. I didn't put, you know, just men in general. Because there are guys that will date a woman no matter what she has, you know. And so I just think that, you know, it just, like for me, I don't care what a woman does with her hair as long as it doesn't become her life. You know what I'm saying? Like if she's switching up, I ain't got no issue with it. Like I'm not bothered by it. It's just that when it becomes your life and you're wearing it year round, it's blonde, it's purple, green, and you're like proudly wearing it, you know, it is going to look bad because you're putting all that chemicals in your system, you know, basically.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thanks for taking my call, Jay.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Naima. All right.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Right. Bye. Shout out to Naima for calling in. She's giving her take on it, her interesting take on it. Well, Diamond, why don't you call in? But see, that's the thing. The discussion isn't just about weave. The discuss and wigs and lace fronts. It's about makeup. It's the overall thing. A guy doesn't want to fall asleep next to a woman that doesn't look the same. You know what I'm saying? All right, you're live.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
I'm Sports Actuary.
What's going on, man? Sports Actuary.
Well, I noticed that you were doing a live, so I thought I'd call in.
All right.
Let me turn this computer off.
All right.
This gets confusing. Yeah, I heard the conversation topic. Our people, our women, they need to know that they can grow their hair long. They just need some patience.
Right.
And they need a little science. If they take the right nutrients, they can get their hair shoulder length. But it will take a little bit of time.
Yes, it's gonna take some time, longer than what they may want, you know.
Right. But if they don't take the right nutrients, the hair will break, so it'll never get but so long. But if they take the right nutrients, the hair will be stronger, and it won't break off. Now I did a live with another YouTuber who will go unnamed. I attacked the problems of our community from a different perspective than I think any of the other black YouTubers.
Okay.
The other blacks I hear on YouTube, they attack the problems of the black community from the perspective of a sociologist. But I attack the problems from the perspective of a biochemist.
Okay. Interesting.
Now, what I had developed was a method of making people smarter, making people more intelligent, healthier, in the sense that their immune system would be stronger, taller, prettier. And when I say prettier, I'm not speaking in terms of skin color. And they also had some other very valuable qualities.
Mm-hmm.
But when I developed this system, it also had an unusual side effect.
Okay, and what is it? To wrap it up, man. What was the side effect?
The side effect was even if you started with two extremely dark people as dark as the darkest Africans you have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I think I left out: the system is not for adults. It's for children that haven't been born yet. The system is to be applied during the expectant mother's pregnancy. So if you apply the system during the expectant mother's pregnancy, the children will be born with all these marvelous qualities, more athleticism, but they'll also be extremely light skinned. They'll be like the color of Halle Berry. And they may even have blue eyes.
Are you talking about the new race, the biracials? Is that what you're saying? The super race is what they call them.
Well, they'll still be 100% African.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, they're not changed. They're still African, but they just light skinned and they're pretty. Now I don't know. I don't have a strong feeling about the length of the hair because they always got a haircut.
Okay.
So I don't know how long the hair would grow, but they did have.
Hey, brother, man, if you want to send me a synopsis, you can send it to the email, man. But I still gotta get some more callers, man. But like I said, I appreciate you calling in, okay? But it's a very interesting what you're saying, though. I will tell you that it's very interesting what you're saying.
All right. Take care.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, okay?
All right,
bro. Thank you for calling in. Don't take it personal. I had to get to some more callers. We would have been here for about 30 minutes, man. I'm not gonna be up that longer, okay? All right, Diamond. Of course, I can type in my chat room. I'm on the phone with somebody, of course. All right, you're live.
What's up, Jay?
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. I just got kind of an idea on something about the fake hair and the fake stuff.
Okay.
I think mainly the media makes women feel a certain way to where they have to, in order for them to fit in, they have to buy, fake stuff, which including the skin bleaching, because a lot of women, just a side note to that, a lot of women know that black men are attracted to Puerto Rican women.
Yeah, I think in the Northeast you got brothers that are attracted to them.
You said Northeast?
Yeah, like New York, Philly, those other places,
I might have to politely object to that because I'm here in Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida too. Listen, okay, well forgive me, Florida too. I know I got a lot of Hispanics and not Hispanic. You got a lot of Dominicans and Cubans and Puerto Ricans or whatever. So forgive me.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna have to object there because I love Puerto Rican. But back to what I was saying, like I said, society and the media has made women, how do I say it, hypnotized to feel like they got to do this or do that to fit in, like Kim Kardashian and who else? I can't think of any others, but that's a prime example.
Well, I would say this though. You got a lot of these guys who come from neighborhoods where they only see like black women, light skin, dark skin, brown skin. Once they get out of those environments, man, and you get around biracial women, more white women or Hispanic women or whatever, they're gonna look towards dating those types of women. I'm not saying that they hate themselves because they like options. Men like options, and if a man has an option,
of course, that's. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead. All right, I was also gonna say probably merely because if we have options, that's how we keep our mindset high, and that's how we avoid like becoming too clingy and becoming like, oh, I need this and I need that. Because I learned also, a man is only as faithful as his options.
Right. That is very true.
And that's another thing.
I know a lot of women don't want to hear that, but a lot of men, you're only as faithful as your options.
Jay, I told you, I got a lot of knowledge listening to you, and I ain't gonna name drop because I know you said don't name drop on your shit, but
y'all be wanting
you know who else.
Y'all be wanting to name drop so bad, man, but it's like I got to keep the show rolling, man. I don't want nobody saying, going to other people like, man, they're mentioning your name, you know? Like, on his
no, the guy that I mentioned a lot, he knows he has a large following. And
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, Jay, I just wanted to keep a little bit more knowledge to you.
Okay. All right, Josh.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, peace, Josh. Shout out to Josh. Yes, sir. I will say this, though. If you are a part of my platform, don't go to none of these chat rooms mentioning my name, because I've been hearing that my name is brought up in chat rooms, and preferably by people from my side. Don't do that. Do not do that. I don't want to have to go and look and see Nathan. So don't do that. All right, you live.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What up, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping the ball rolling and everything. I hope your new calendar year is going pretty well so far. You know, and this will be a great year for all of us.
Yeah.
But you know, I gotta admit, you know what I mean. I was actually when I found out you started this live, I was actually in the middle of another live.
Okay.
And I waited till that one was over to catch this one. I know this one runs kind of long sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to chime in on this. It's a topic that is actually kind of, I guess, close to me somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? About saw the title that how most men prefer natural women.
Yes.
I'm one of those.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's like a really big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm black and everything, you know. And it's like a really beautiful thing when I see our women, you know what I mean, doing them and being like, you know, in the natural. Like, it's funny how it's kind of crazy to me. It's like it'll continue to be a mystery to me how so many of our women can, number one, be so confident, you know what I mean, in a look that's not theirs, you know what I mean? Like some women like have this like weird, not obsession, but like weird thing with their weave. Like they treat their weave like it's theirs. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They have like a love for their weave. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? They have certain looks. I remember seeing Good Hair, that documentary that came out a few years ago. And I remember like one of the things that I remember was one of the women in that was like she said that she had like very specific specifications on how she wanted her weave to look. And you know, it's now I mean I must admit, you know what I'm saying, when women do like have that level of specificity when it comes down to their weave, it does look nice, but it's still weave. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, and compared to like a natural look, it just doesn't compare. You know, there's something. I mean, even when it comes like, I feel like women's natural, like with their hair proofy and you know what I mean, and with as little makeup and all of that as possible. You know what I mean? That's a special thing within itself. It's really unsung to the point where, you know, I feel like. And another thing, number two. It's funny how, like, you know, a lot of our women, you know, want to claim that they're strong and independent and all of this positive things, and that, you know, nothing can shake them and all of that. But they're running around with all these insecurities to the point where they, like I said, they have that love affair with you know, this artificial stuff. Doesn't make sense to me, and it's just kind of crazy because, I mean, that's just like, you know, part of my insight on that. You know, I don't want to get too, like, you know, get too risque or anything, you know what I'm saying? But the natural is like, it's a special kind of, it brings a special kind of arousal for me, you know what I'm saying? that's just my insight. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it. It makes me very proud. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, you know that's how we look. You know what I'm saying? And that's who we are. And you know, I mean, of course, you know, I love women anyway, but to see ours like that, you know what I mean? It's special. And you know, also it's another thing that's kind of crazy. Like when women get the weaves and everything, their hair will be braided. You know, like I didn't even notice before they like with the sew-ins and everything. I didn't understand what a sew-in was, but you have to braid the hair before you sew the weave in.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like braid your hair just to put some weave over. You know, it's just a whole lot of contradictions it seems with the whole weave scenario. You know, weave situations rather. You know, that's just like my insight into the whole situation. You know, has anybody said something like that earlier? I hear a whole lot of people coming from these weird directions with their insights so far on these phone calls.
Yeah, like the caller. Yeah, like the guy before you, who now wants to talk shit in the chat room with his weirdo ass. But yeah, yeah, man. You got some background.
I mean, and another thing about the Puerto Rican women that he was talking about these Caribbean women. You know what I mean? They got a lot of black blood in them. You know, that's like, and you know, I mean they're beautiful too, but it's something like, you know, those women that have two black parents and everything, and their parents had two black parents and all of that. You know, it's and to see those features blended together, it's we're very beautiful. As all us with African lineage, you know, there's something special about us. You know, there's even among the darker melanin-rich people, you know, there's something special about us as far as like appearance. You know, we look so unique, and it's just and even with those, like I said, with those Puerto Rican and Dominican and all them and Trini women, got black in them, African.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Let me get to some of these calls before I wrap it up. All right.
I know you got to keep it rolling.
Yeah, I appreciate. I also appreciate you being honest about being on another show, because other people wouldn't have been that honest. At least you were being honest about it, bro.
Oh yeah, you know it, man. You know it, man. I'm gonna keep on listening. Keep up the good work, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, bro.
All right, thank you, bro. You know.
All right, shout out to that, bro. The guy that I'm talking about, he goes by the name Sports Actuary. He was the 50, 60-year-old man talking about the evolution of mixed kids. You know, let me tell you something, dude. Don't talk shit in my chat. You were on the line for about 6 minutes, and you was respectful. You didn't have that same energy when you were on the phone with me, bro. So don't have that energy when you're in my damn chat room. This is why I don't respect you old heads, man. You're on YouTube running your fucking mouths, but you're old men. You're old men talking about the evolution of mixed kids. I bet you got a plethora of them, don't you? Jesus Christ. I'm telling you right now, I knew the moment I heard your voice, that was gonna be a very creepy call. Even your name threw me off. Your name threw me off, man. Where you get these guys, man? Everybody's an intellectual these days, huh? Oh boy. Everybody's an intellectual. Right, talking about the greatness of the mixed kids. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. There's still gonna be melanated motherfuckers, man. Africa still has a bunch of them. Good luck trying to wipe them out and replace them with the mixed race. You people with that mentality are weirdos. Are weirdos. and y'all want to come around. Don't be around here. I hope y'all completely I hope you completely lifted them out of here. I mean lifted. When I mean lifted, I mean beamed them completely to Mars. Okay? You mad because I told you to get off, that you had to get off the line? I don't want to hear people who aren't as intelligent as me. I'm sorry. And then try to talk to me and tell me about pseudoscience, and you don't even know different terms. You should have said, you should have used the term of biracial or mixed, What voice are you talking about, Diamond? But shout out to everybody that's here, okay? Honest says, let us pray. Let us pray for these old heads who go to the younger generation asking for help. Let's pray for those guys. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for the old heads that got to go to the young people in order to figure things out. Let's definitely pray for them. He tried to sound intelligent. Mm-hmm. Like I can see through bullshit a mile away, fam. Talking about weirdos or weirdos. Yeah, help him in Jesus Christ's name as we pray. Amen. Shout out to the fam. I really do appreciate everybody that is tuning in, that's having fun with the show, that's called in, that's donated. It's been good. Josh said, JDBlack, I can smell bullshit. And Maya says, no, I'm saving my prayers. Sounding like a weirdo professor on South Park cloning monkey. All right, you live?
Hello, Jay.
Yes.
Hi, it's Naima again.
Hey, Naima.
Hey, I'm calling in because it's good to hear that these guys are saying that they like a natural woman.
Uh-huh.
I just want to, but the thing is, they have to follow through with it because I don't want the guys to say, oh yeah, I want a natural woman, I don't want her to have weave, but they're not even checking for that woman with that natural hair. They're not even looking her way. She may smile at him and he won't even smile back. This kind of guy, oh, I like my woman to be natural hair, and so forth and so on, but they're thirsting after the women on Instagram with makeup and weave.
Yeah, but listen, those women,
which is hypocrisy.
Yo, but those women are getting dick. They're getting flown out and they're getting sent home. They're not going to meet the parents.
But if you like a natural hair, why would you like why would you want to give your penis to the one with the makeup?
Because we're men.
Right, but what happens when you give a penis? If you give a penis,
listen, when we single, listen. I'm not gonna generalize, but a lot of dudes just like to screw women. They like to screw attractive women. What's wrong with that?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Men can do what they want to do, but what I'm saying is, if that's your goal, your intent to look for that natural woman, why would you want to go and screw somebody who you don't?
Well, but that's the thing, though, Naima. You gotta understand. Hold on. But you gotta understand, the majority of men can't get a lot of these IG models. You do know that, right? A lot of these guys are 9-to-5ers. You know, they work regular jobs. Some of these guys, they ain't got no job. Okay, so they're dealing with regular women on a day-to-day basis. So that's who they're going to be dating.
Right, but honestly, I don't really. I don't even care who they're screwing. My point is, but the point I'm trying to make here is that I like the guys saying they want the natural woman. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is follow through with it. Follow through with what you're saying. Don't just say you like a natural woman and then pass her up when she's, maybe give you a little smile or whatever. Don't pass her up.
Hold
That's
on.
all I'm saying.
But Naima, do you know?
And then look, wait. You look
Okay.
behind her at that woman with the weave and the makeup.
Well, if she listen, men see the beauty in women. You know what I'm saying? I see dudes with women who will be considered very unattractive, but they're loyal to her. They done married her. They're not looking for an IG model or a chick with weave. I think it's just what that guy sees in that woman. And the thing is that I just want to know from you, and maybe the other women in the chat room too. Do you have friends who are natural who complain about not getting the attention of men?
My one girlfriend, she cut all her hair off.
Mm-hmm.
She cut all her hair off. It's like a boy cut, but she did dye it blonde.
Okay.
So there is a difference. You do notice a difference from your natural hair to a weave. There is a difference.
But again, we're not gonna be having sex with a woman's hair. Okay, if we want, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be. Thing is, with a lot of guys, they're looking to sleep with a woman. They're gonna look at what the body looking like. Why do you think women get all those surgical enhancements? You know what I'm saying? Because they want to physically look the part. They know that's what men are gonna be looking for.
Right, but the hair plays a part because you have, regardless of the hair, that's a part of it because you have to be attracted to her. So if you don't like the hair, then if you don't like the hair, then there's no attraction. The hair is a part of the attraction. It is.
Well, okay. Let me ask you guys in the chat room. Okay, if a woman is natural with a nice body, are you going to ignore her for a woman with weave and a nice body? I'm trying to figure that out. If you had to measure the two, and you got guys that are literally saying, I like a natural woman, you're telling me they're gonna overlook the natural woman just because she has long hair? Like, come on, man. Then that would make him look like
No. What I'm saying is the natural woman that you guys are speaking of. All I'm saying is, if that's what you ultimately want, stay true to what you're saying. Is what I'm trying to say. Stay true to what you're spewing out there. Stay true to that. Follow through with that. It's just that follow through doesn't happen. You guys say you want that natural woman, but when you see that natural woman, you do not even go after her. Is what I'm trying to say.
But like I said, it must be because, honestly though, I think the expression on a woman's face decides a lot when a guy approaches you. And if you are happier with that weave, it's going to show on your face. And that is why you're getting approached. I don't think it has a lot to do with the weave. I think it's to do with your whole aura with that weave on your head. It makes you feel better as a woman. Therefore, you're going to be out. You're going to be smiling. You're going to be cheery. Now, if you're wearing your natural hair, you're going to be more, not so much happy. You're going to be more with the mean face. And I think you know what I'm talking about, Naima.
Yeah. You're saying it's a confidence boost. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, for sure.
Yeah, okay. All right, Naima. Well, thank you for calling in and explaining your point more,
But I ain't going to say, come on, Naima.
They like, oh, Naima again. Here she go.
Okay. Thanks, Jay.
All right, Naima. Thank you for calling in again. All right. Shout out to Naima. Oh boy. I know you brothers would sleep with both of the females, natural and weave. We all know this. But what I'm saying is, like, you're not going to ignore the natural haired female. You're just not. You're not going to ignore her. You know? The numbers in the chat room. Let me see if I can put number. I may accept one more call, maybe two more calls, man. But the numbers in the chat, can somebody put the number in the chat? One of you moderators, can y'all put number in the chat? Hold on, let's see, I'm putting it. I bet as soon as I put this number in there, somebody gonna put the number in there. That is the number, S, you can call now. Yeah, true ATL, and the calls have been fierce, haven't they? This topic brings out emotion in people, man. It does bring out emotion. Shades of Pink, why don't you call in? All right, you're live.
Oh, hi. Oh my God, I just asked for the number and I got through right away.
Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
My name is Sue. I'm actually from Canada, and I'm actually shocked I'm speaking to you now.
Okay, hold on a second.
Like,
Shout out to
only
Dollar
thing
Washer. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Yeah, go ahead. So aren't you the one that was asking for the number in the chat?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, Sue. What's going on, Sue? Shout out to the Canadians out there. Oh, that's you? Sue, that's you in the picture?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Sue? I just want to know because, you sound very Caucasian. I'm not going to lie. There's no dig at you, but, Canadians have that accent. They have that. I just haven't spoken to a Canadian black chick before like that. So.
No, yeah, it happens. Sorry, that's really funny to me.
All
But
right.
my only comment on this is, like, I understand, like, people wanting more natural.
Mm-hmm.
And I do wear my natural hair. Like, my hair is naturally curly and it's long. And it wasn't like that the whole time. And I think another issue is that it starts in the home, especially with moms. Because I remember when I was younger, my mom would perm my hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I decided to go natural, she told me that she didn't like the way it looked. She thought it was ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would make some crazy comments. Like, it was really weird, to be quite honest with you. Like, I wouldn't imagine ever telling my daughter something like that.
Yeah.
And so...
That's happened in a lot of black households. Like, the mothers would make comments about their daughters' hair. Like, and they would ruin their daughter's self-esteem by doing that.
Yeah, and so my family is Jamaican,
Okay.
but I was like the only one born in Canada.
Okay.
And so I don't know if you've ever met like Jamaican people, but they can be
I have.
very nasty people, especially the way that they speak to their kids and put them down.
Wow.
Like, especially my whole life, my mom told me I was worthless, that I would be nothing. And then now she's like trying to make up for it, but it's too late. Now I'm an RN, and like, I got my degree. I'm living alone now, and now,
Yeah.
like, I just don't want anything to do with her, to be quite honest.
Wow. Well, that's crazy. It comes to that. You have to distance yourself to make your own, have your own mindset. Because you got a lot of these mothers, man, they haven't done a good job with their kids, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's, like, my comment about the natural hair. In terms of makeup, I do wear makeup. I try to make it look as natural as possible because, honestly, before, I was looking real crazy when I was doing too much. So, like, I understand the whole argument, to be honest.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest and you brought it forward. Hey, listen, women dolling themselves up when they go out, ain't no problem with that. I've never had a problem with that. It's when that makeup is off, and let's say that you're sleeping next to this woman, you wake up next morning and she looks like way different, and you're wondering like, why are you in my bed? Where's that other woman at? That's when you have an issue, man.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. That's all you want to speak on? You're going to be like my last caller.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Sorry.
Okay. Are you following me on social media? You sub to the other channels?
Sorry?
Are you subscribed to the other channels? My other channels? Or is this your first time?
Is there another one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm subscribed, but I will.
Well, it's in the description because, I've been flagged before, so it's precaution. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no problem. I'll subscribe to both.
All right. Thank you. And appreciate you calling in.
Okay.
All right, Sue?
No problem. Thank you for speaking to me.
All right. Well, no problem. All right. Make sure you call into the next show.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Shout out to Sue. Sue calling in. I guess it's the energy that my shows provide. It brings people in, makes them want to listen, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Shout out to her. I appreciate y'all showing support for the callers, especially the good callers, That was a good call. Yeah, named Sue. From Canada. Y'all know what's crazy is that the original manosphere was full of Canadians, Canadian men. It's full of Canadians. That was crazy. A lot of the content creators from Canada, man. I don't think y'all really knew that because feminism is terrible up there, and it's bleeding down here. So I've heard a lot of Canadian dudes. Like if a Canadian dude called in, I would know his accent immediately. Diamond, calm down. I'm not running off the live. I done did about 3 hours. That's about as much as y'all gonna get off me. Okay? You should have got here early, Diamond. Diamond be showing up late to the shows and shit. Because she got all this shit going on, all these different guys she's probably talking to. And she wanna know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And some of these other people as well showing up late. Ain't it though, Antoine? That's Alaska. There's a lot of jobs up there in Alaska. A lot of jobs up there. You know what I'm saying, Diamond? I'm saying you probably be busy doing other things while I'm here entertaining everybody here, entertaining the crowd, taking phone calls, making y'all laugh. This shit ain't easy. Well, it's easy for me. For other people, it may not be because it comes natural to me, But shout out to everybody that's here, man. We've had a good show. This has been a good show, hasn't it? Okay, Diamond. Well, you gotta be out there promoting the brand and everything too. So let's see. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The notifications go extremely quick to Twitter. Hold on. You get those notifications instantly. They changed it by the end of the month. They're gonna change that. So I don't know how it's gonna look. But while it's there, while that option is there to automatically get those notifications, do so. If you got a Facebook page and you haven't liked my Facebook page, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Oh boy. Let's see what this is. Hello?
Hey Jay, this is BK. I'm calling back again.
Hey, what's going on, BK?
Okay, I'm all right. What I forgot to mention is that one thing is to talk about foster adult women. That's not too much of my issue. My issue now is they're getting younger, meaning the kids. And I've seen teenagers now, not just putting in weaves and extension, even colorizing their hair from green. I see a lot of blonde. When I was in the store and I saw this woman with her 3 kids, And the oldest one looked like she could be 16, maybe 15. She was kind of big, but I could tell she's young. And she had extension in her hair, and it was green. And I would say, wow. To me, I think that's too young. Yeah. Call me old-fashioned for them to start, at that age of colorizing their hair and putting extension. So I have seen even younger than that. It's a small percentage of kids I see. But see, like I said, I'm from New York, so definitely, there's a lot of young girls that's wearing a lot of weaves and extension, because I don't know what the ratio of we call it hair supply stores in other cities. In New York especially, and when you go into certain hoods, New York City, I think maybe what has the most highest beauty supply stores, because not just wearing wigs. And I mean, I can count within a radius. I live in Brooklyn. There are at least 10 miles, at least 5 miles where I live at least 4 beauty supply stores that's owned by Koreans that sell wigs and so forth. So my issue, really, I have a problem with now. I see the young girls starting to wear it, and and then what's going to happen, especially when they start getting older? Right. They're not. I just think that I understand they especially with teenagers. I was there. They want their kids to come into their own personality. Let them I guess feel like they will express themselves. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too old school, because ain't no way in hell at 15 years old my mother's gonna allow me to dye my hair at 15, 16 with green and gold hair. Right. The only time I did something like that, whatever, through Halloween when I was little.
Yeah, man, but that's back when dressing up was actually for that occasion. But now everybody's dressed up in Halloween costumes daily, weekly. Like they're in Halloween, with the makeup and the hair that they use. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like I seen somebody say, well, who support these Korean stores? Well, yeah, majority is the black. And yes, there are white women that does wear weaves now. Well, it's like they haven't been wearing it, but they do wear wigs and weaves. But I'm just stating that the kids, I'm starting to see that more and more now.
Yeah, because the parents are putting that stuff in their kids' hair, and then they putting the pictures on social media to, like, look at my kid. It's crazy. These people don't know how to be parents. They really don't. They didn't have parents, so they are going off what they think instead of off they know instead of what they should be doing as parents, and that's why their kids are suffering for it. Especially these young girls and their self-esteem.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that's more of the issue of the next generation that's coming up. Like, are you showing your girls that, listen, once you get a certain age, you can make the decision you want because you're at that age, but as far as teaching them when they're young, like, okay, because you see a lot of women out here, it's just what are they showing them as far as themselves to start so young? But I'm just saying, I just see a lot of girls. I see a lot of girls now, wearing different colors hair.
Yeah, and
that's all I gotta.
Yeah, and it's making them look like bad parents. But I thank you for calling in. All right.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to BK.
All right.
Or just call it from the BK. Your nickname gonna be BK. If you listen, your nickname is BK now. But that's it for the callers, man. I'm tired. Y'all know this is my first show back from being out of doing live shows because of lingering tooth aches, or so to speak, But shout out to everybody that called in. We had some good calls. We had a good show. This was a good show. Solid show. Y'all did an amazing job. Even the haters, even the trolls. We ain't had them in trolls. We had one troll, 50 years old, troll in the comment section. Man, y'all niggas lame. Okay, all right. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all made this show really good. You know what I'm saying? And follow me on social media, cause if y'all not getting them notifications, I don't know what else to tell you, okay? Because Twitter is the best place to get automatic notifications. It's gonna change in February, but at least for right now, that's the place to really go and get notifications. All right. Shout out to the moderators, man. Y'all did a good job. Y'all came through. There was somebody that sent me a PayPal donation. Shout out to you. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but I think it was S. Davis. It says, if Robert secretly married Aaliyah back then, is it possible he is secretly married to the girls he is with now? That could be the case, because if those girls were were told or made to testify against him in any way, shape, or form, he could automatically say that he's married to them, you know? I mean, dude could really pull that out of a hat. He really could. Oh. Diamond says stay. Well, Diamond, you got to get here early. That's why you've only been here, what, 45 minutes, an hour? Diamond, you follow me on social media, like Facebook or Twitter or something. I post randomly here and there. But shout out to the chat. Moderators, y'all been here. Hopefully y'all be on the next show. Contact me through email if y'all want to send me an email. You want to speak to me. If you're a fan, you want to tell me how great of a fan you are of the show. I appreciate that too. Man. Tiffany say, "Don't go, Jay." Well, I've been live for 3 hours. Entertaining. I'm still not 100%, but I want to give y'all a show, and I went 3 hours strong. My Facebook name is JayeDeBlack. Y'all can send me friend requests. I was thinking about putting together a Facebook group so that y'all can get my goddamn notifications. That is my Facebook name. So I see a lot of y'all sending me friend requests, man. And a lot of y'all ain't sharing my content. All right. But because I got so many people sending me friend requests on Facebook, that's why I was thinking about starting a Facebook group just for like my content and to do some shit posting. Like if like one of you lames make a video about me, I can put it in there and clown you. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Or if you're trolling me, I get screenshots and just shit posting. Shit posting and my content be the main focus. Cause I need y'all to get these notifications, people. Cause everything else ain't working. But I do know you niggas love Facebook because I see you on there. Of course, Antoine, I do it every day. 2-3 times a day. I use the salt water too. I'm still on antibiotics. So I'm almost off of them, But yeah, I'm getting closer and close to 100%. I won't be 100% to probably to the middle towards the end of next week. But of course, I will still continue to put up video content. Oh, excuse me. This is Yeah, that is my Facebook name. Yeah, that's my Facebook name. Oil pulling. Alfonso, I made a video about that. I made a couple videos. I got a live stream on this channel about that, Alfonso. Jaye, equilibrium is off. I wouldn't say that. I would say I had some swelling in the gums. And the swelling is still yet to go down. But it's getting there slowly, you know. But I don't think y'all need to know all that stuff. That's like technical stuff. Yeah, it's like that's like technical stuff that maybe you don't want to hear. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oil pulling with olive oil in your mouth. No, I haven't done that, Tiffany. I may check to see what that's about, you know. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Antoine, you're exactly right. There's a lot of slurs on Facebook, bro. I think a lot of middle-aged black people love Facebook. They gonna keep Facebook afloat. They gonna just like with the black church. They gonna keep Facebook afloat, fam. They gonna keep Facebook afloat. Facebook ain't going nowhere as long as black that demographic, especially also middle-aged white people. They're on it too. Ancient Technique, Tiffany. Okay. I'm gonna buy 2 bottles of those olive oil and I'm gonna see about doing that. Thank you, Empowered Woman. I'm getting there, Empowered Woman. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Okay, then. All right, Evading Minds. Give me some interesting insight on oil pulling. All right. Let's see. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope your weekend went well. Hopefully y'all ready to get the week started. If you're not, I understand. I understand if you're not ready for the week to get started. Let's see. Thank you, Jessica. So do not swallow. Nah, man, I'm talking about 35 and up. I know 35 isn't middle age, but I'm talking about that demographic in the middle age of 35 to I think like 55, something like that. I mean, bro, I get notifications from this Facebook group, right, where it's all about loving men, loving black men, but it's the women post. Like the women don't even comment on these brothers' posts. These dudes be posting. These chicks barely like the posts, but these chicks post, man. They be having about 100 comments, way more likes. I'm like, damn. This group ain't for the brothers. It's for these women. You know, they be putting up posts to make themselves feel good for the day, man. When they're around other men that ain't attracted to them, they know they can go on Facebook and post something to get y'all attention. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, fam. Just trying to suck you in. That's all it is. Trying to get you under their spell. But if you've been listening to me, you'll understand how to not get under anybody's spell. All right, people, that is it. Y'all have a good night. I bid you adieu. And I will see y'all on the next live show. All right? About likes and comment. Okay, Tiffany give me good advice. I'm gonna look that stuff up, all right? All right. I want to do something fast paced, but I'm like, nah, man. I'll do something a little slower, you know. Slower pace. I'll see y'all on the next show. Y'all have a good one, right?